Right, we continue. DM Lair cannot join us, unfortunately, today. And we are gonna I'm gonna recap things, do my best. Granny Matilda Titchwillow is the supervisor of this group, and
We're leaderless.
yeah. I think she was a bit disappointed in how things went last week. A bit. The party was tasked with investigating this mysterious blue light that was coming from the nearby ruin, and you guys had are a little wet after some of you fell into the swamp. I think it was only actually Dora.
No,
Well,
some of
anyway,
us. It's fine.
I'm not meaning to single you out, but
I am not
But-
getting over that our big old dwarf is called Dora, by the way. It's just like, hey,
Welcome
let's go
here.
explore.
yeah, and you guys encountered some blue-skinned mitflits. They were seem to be pranksters. They were trying to get you to eat some of their waste, but they paid the price, and it looks like they were trying to one of them Williamson saw sneak into these double doors here and close the door behind it, and you guys were hearing some sounds above these doors that lead into the keep. And I think Colby had a thought on what to do next. Oh, I
Well-
should point out too that Williamson sees a dead kobold right here.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, kobold. Okay.
Yeah.
And so those blue guys, they were not goblins. They were something else.
Yes.
They were goblin-esque.
Oh.
Yeah.
one could say goblinoid.
I just wanted to refocus. That's all. So I
Alright.
think my character would be like, would you mind giving me just a moment? I need to catch my breath. And like he would like just kneel down and start trying to channel some arcane energy as the rest of the party figures out what they want to do.
No worries, friend.
Alright.
You can meditate there if you want. It's kind of awkward because I don't know what to do.
There isn't enough space there for me to climb over, so could you please open the door and make some room?
Well, there's people on the other side of the door. I think I hear noises.
Can I inspect the corpse next to me, like the kobold?
Yeah. You can.
What check do we
Um,
need?
It looks like I don't need to check. And
The metagamer in me is wondering how much XP that frog is worth.
Want to find out?
what, the thing that was in the swamp?
Yeah.
Oh, generally when you encounter something but don't kill it, I give half XP. FYI.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. It looks like a dead kobold with who has a backpack and a belt pouch. The belt pouch has 4 gold pieces within it.
Don't
Actually,
mind if
5
I
gold
do.
pieces. And
Quite a haul.
yeah. Oh, I did not make a loot actor. I usually have a party pool under the loot actors, so I'm going to do that right now. Under the actors.
And anything of interest in the leather pouch beyond the gold?
No, but in the backpack there is some kind of it looks like some kind of device. There's a sharp metal spike and some wooden looks like a wooden contraption. It looks like they can be assembled into something. It would take 10 minutes to identify it.
Hey guys, I found this. I'll try to whisper it actually, because there's people behind the door. Hey guys, I think I found something, and I'll show like the 2 pieces of equipment that I found as I'm dangling from above them. Could we perhaps take a few minutes so I can see what it does, or do you wish to pursue?
We're not being hunted right now. Feel free.
I think we're waiting anyways.
I'm assuming I can't like talk or do things when I'm
You can
refocusing.
talk.
Okay.
You can talk while
I don't know like how involved my refocusing is.
No.
Yeah, he'll just kind of like open one eye and be like, "Knock yourself out." Go back to meditating.
And I'll also
Okay.
point out to behind my shoulders because last session I kind of looked at Kara like a crazy person. There are enemies behind the bridge over there.
Oh, that bridge is harder to get to than the one we're planning on using now. Do you think it'd be a secret entrance of sorts? Could we get the surprise if we used it?
I think so, but I'm afraid Dora might not be able to make it through. The heavy armor is a bit, well, heavy.
Did they call me heavy?
Suppose if we were all there, we could push it? Is that a problem?
It involve climbing up from here. I think the factor is whether you're trained in athletics, probably. Strength. Yeah. Okay, so Williamson, you would be using the crafting skill, and I actually do secret. I'm going to be doing secret rolls on my end, using my physical die.
Okay.
After about 3 minutes,
Abracadabra. No, nothing. Okay.
No.
That was a disappointing performance.
No. This door suddenly opens. There is a mid-flit that is looking out, and it's gasping. I don't know if you have an immediate response.
I would attack it.
Okay, we're going to roll initiative here.
I just imagine door opens, giant weapon straight through the head, no questions asked.
They tried to get me to eat their poo. I'm not messing around with these things.
Yeah, I see. Okay. I'm gonna test your. I'm only asking for Dora and Roa. Well, unless Kara is also going to be in the initiative track.
Yeah, I might be able to sidewind blast them from this area. Could be useful.
Okay, they roll initiative. The 3 of you. I'll include Williamson if this thing does not close the door in time.
Now,
it's
I've set my initiative to be using stealth since I've said I'm always planning on just constantly trying to avoid notice. I assume in this case I need to be using perception.
Yes.
Okay, let me just change that really
more
quick.
For that you're focusing on focusing.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
do
I
I
think
roll initiative at all?
Not at the moment, because I'm less interested in you will not lose anything though if there's a battle that starts. Okay, it closes the door successfully. It beat all of you. So I don't know if you want to open the door.
Does that interrupt my refocus?
Kind of. But
Okay.
does the party plan to press forward? It looked like they're not. They're deciding not. It just gasped.
Ah, shit. There's more of them there. They were
Well,
mud goblins.
they definitely know we're here now if they didn't before.
Well, they don't have a very easy way to harm us in any way, so they could prepare all they'd like.
They could push
Don't
me.
think we're gonna be out.
They could push me to the water.
I think I heard a sound. Did I miss something?
There are mud things
As I'm
in
tinkering away.
Just a surprise encounter over there. I think they know we're here.
Here's my suggestion. Let's gather ourselves and then see if we can't use the this other entrance that Will discovered. Since now they've seen us here and are probably expecting us to come through the door, guns blazing, as it were. Do we know what guns are? Swords blazing.
Crossbows.
Only your sword can blaze. Mine is just a plastic.
Well, my spirit is blazing with. Let's do it. I like it. All right.
Williamson, could you go from where the water falls and maybe drop a rope down for us to pull up? If so, then the only thing we'd have to worry about is the monster down below.
Yeah, this thing is currently. It looks like it's just munching on dead humanoid at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll pull out. I have a rope in my backpack. And I also have a climbing kit, as a matter of fact. Which, the climbing kit, from what I see, if like somebody were to fail, they can use the climbing kit not to fail, right? Like whenever a critical fail to prevent a fall.
Yeah, that's to climb a wall, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
To prevent yourself from...
Because I would like to give that to our
off.
dwarven friend, because I feel like he might be the one who struggles the most to... Oh, maybe he's strong, actually.
So is the party
maybe
not going to
Kukara, actually.
continue their activities, their 10-minute activities?
I would like to, but if you guys are anxious, we can move.
I would look. I would rather just go through the main door because, like, there's that frog there, and there's a lot of jumping, and my armor is really heavy, and I don't like the water.
I can take care of one of 3 of those things with a few magic bolts. I just need a good shot on the beast.
But do you want to stay there, Kara? Like, if we open the door?
But can't you...
They can't get us unless they open the door now. It's one way or the other. And now if we open it, they're probably going to ambush us.
Let me interrupt. Starting my screen recording. 3, 2, 1, now. Go ahead.
Can't you block the door with your hammer so you make sure they do not come out? Sorry, my accent completely changed for whatever reason. Can't you block the door? So.
All right. Well, I would like to make some kind of check to see if I can block this door from this side.
Yes. This being a castle, it makes sense for it to normally open outward, right? So, yes, it will be a crafting check. What's between the two of what's your crafting bonus? Like, what would you want to block it with? Do you have an idea?
Okay, right, so I could. Okay, what about this? I rope it, like I do like a rope thing on the handles, and then I just stand there with my fat body, and use my strength to block it.
That sounds good. So you're gonna. There are handles that you actually could tie a rope around, and you could lean your weight against it. Yep.
I'll do
give
that.
a circumstance bonus in case there's another attempt.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the? So the party's refocusing. They're going to spend their time now.
I'm fine refocusing.
Yeah.
I
All
don't
right.
believe we'll be injured. 10 minutes, we can go side path.
Yeah.
I agree.
You believe that this, Evan? You believe that this is a spike snare, and I'm going to put that in the party pool.
Nice.
This basic snare consists of hidden spikes that rely on a creature's momentum to lacerate or potentially impale it as it enters the snare's square, doing 2d piercing damage. So I think you might need to... I'm going to look up the rules for snares. You might need to sell this one. Because I think crafting snares. A snare is built... You must have a snare crafting feat to create snares. You spend 1 minute to craft a snare at its listed price. How about deploying a snare? Sorry, folks. Hold on.
Isn't it just using an item? I don't know.
Creating a snare. Hold on. Snares are small annoyances and then simple traps that you can create using the crafting skill if you have the snare crafting feat. But we already have a snare in front of us. Unlike other items, found snares cannot be collected or sold in their complete form. Snares have the snare trait. I'll look this up later. I'll let you use it for now, if you want to.
Cool.
Sure. Well, this might be useful for our enemies. So, you guys want to climb here real quick? I can put a rope, and I can help you up.
Let's
Sure
do
thing.
it.
All right.
Yes, I'm just staying here for the moment to protect my good friend in case they come back.
Okay, and Roa
Sounds
has refocused. Everyone set yourself to 1 hero point.
Cool.
Okay.
How do I reset them?
Double click.
Go into your
Right
character
click,
sheet.
sorry.
Right click. Okay, gotcha. Did we succeed on the refocus?
Sounds like it.
That's automatic. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll try first. I'll try and grab the rope and like try and get
First,
to-
before he makes the climb, when I set the rope, I just want to make sure I tie it up around something real heavy so that it doesn't move. Like, is there such a like a tree trunk or like I don't know, a pillar of the building, something I could use?
Yeah. You can.
All right.
The rock is uneven enough, and there's some spurs of rock extending out.
So I'll do that. I'll position myself in front of the rope on top of that, and on top of that, I'll use my tail to wrap around whatever pillar I'm using as well. So I have like 4 anchor points to make sure the rope doesn't move.
Okay.
Nice. Can I try and like hold the edge of this wall and
Sure.
make my way over to the side here?
Sure.
Can I do that easily? Any checks?
That's fine.
Cool.
Wait. Actually, given that this is a bridge, I'll allow it. It's not well maintained.
A motion over here. How loud would you reckon Phase Bolt is as a cantrip, Ronald?
It's a verbal spell, and it's relatively quiet once cast, but you do have to speak in a strong voice.
All right. Good thing I have my sling. Load up a pebble, and I throw it, flick it right at the head of the massive toad.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. I think we are gonna start a combat here then, because it is going to.
Oh, we're messing up the toad before climbing. Okay, I thought we were ignoring him and just climbing.
We're just covering our bases. We want to make sure that nothing's gonna.
Yeah,
hurt
I'm
us
worried that if we go
behind.
down there in order to grab the rope and climb back up on your end, the time that we spend in front of the toad might get a little agitated, you know.
In that case, I might want to not deploy the rope just yet and pull out some shurikens instead. I feel like that might be more useful.
Okay, you'll let go of the rope and drop shurikens. Okay, you can all roll initiative.
I don't see my token for some reason.
Oh, that's because of something I did. Sorry.
It's because you died. You just
Did
don't
you
know.
delete me? Yeah.
Okay. I gotta look up one thing in my book. Before we get it all excited, let me do my quick bathroom break.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Range attack. I'm looking at my spells here. Small ball flame. It's just 1d4.
Do you guys think this guy's worth like spending spells and stuff? Could be
I
tough.
would say stick to cantrips probably.
Yeah.
I am terrified as to how threatening Ronald is going to make this thing
Yeah.
if it's capable of jumping up the ledges that we're currently stationed on
Probably,
and
right? He's
mauling
like a
us to death.
It's
Might
like
be.
a frog, right? Like it's probably gonna have like a jumping mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which case either
Oh,
me or
no.
William's son are about to be leaped on.
Surprised.
I got good deals to it. So what happens if you go down and I heal you? Do you get back up?
Believe so, but we suffer from a wounded condition.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and the wounded basically just means that next time you go down, like you're closer to death. So the higher your wounded condition is, the higher your dying status will be when you go back to 0 hit points. And once you hit dying 4, you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was dying 5. Is it 4?
It's 4 unless you get a general feat for it
Oh,
that
okay.
will take it to 5.
All right,
And
I
I think
found out.
wounded gets you up a step on that. Yeah.
Hey Blaine, I found out range attacks do not travel through water if they are doing bludgeoning or slashing damage.
Fair. I figured the toad's head was above water in some sense, though.
No,
Is that
it's
true?
underwater, feasting underwater. So you could.
Oh, how much water is there? Figured it was like ankles for us, but
Uh,
is the toad bigger than that?
The toad is, let's say the swamp here is about 7 feet deep, where the water is, and it's about 3 feet under, the top of its head's about 3 feet under the water.
Gotcha. So would you feel that maybe
Phase Bolt would get
3
it.
foot? Gotcha. All right then. In which case, if that's all the case, then with the goal of trying to stay quiet, I suppose, Ronald, would you say that we are deep into things and the combat's beginning, or would you allow us a chance to reevaluate then? With
You
this
could
new
reevaluate.
information? Right. In which case, I will mention to Williamson.
Do you want to deal with this toad? It's quite deep under the water. Don't know its intentions.
Let me try something. And I'm just gonna, from up where I am, drop a pebble just on the water where the rope is. See if that disturbs the... Oh, actually better. I'm gonna kick off the corpse of the kobold.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna try to throw that away from the rope so that the toad is like attracted to there if it sees its snack. And to make sure that it actually looks enticing, I'm gonna just carve it up a bit so it bleeds more if there was any like dry wounds or whatever.
Okay. All right. You chuck, what's that, chum? That cobalt chum into the water. And the slur kind of instantly rotates and looks towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks intent. And continues to feast.
I think, Kara, if you walk slowly in the water, it is not going to touch you.
Walk slowly in the water. The water's deep.
Isn't there a vine that you could get across?
Let me try.
I mean, suppose.
I have 50 feet of rope. Could I
There
try
is this
to
vine up here.
Yeah.
I think the thing is we trust our own ropes more than the vine.
Then a vine, yeah. Like I know it's a climbing rope, so I know it's pretty solid. I'm just gonna because I have
This would
50
be balanced
feet
to get across, and the rope, I would ask for a athletics check using the rope.
Okay. I want to see if I can like throw the rope across. So that would be athletics check. Like throw not all the rope, just like like hold a piece of it because I have 50 feet of it, and just like the other end to reach Kara.
Yeah, so I can grab it on the other end.
One of you do a DC 15. Oh, wait. You're going to throw the end of the rope or throw the majority of the rope?
Well, I'm gonna like do it like climbers do, kind of like you have some of it wrapped up, but you like loose enough that like the rope slides from in between your hand. So this way, if you miss, you can still like pull it back.
I see. Okay, one of you do an attack roll, a ranged attack roll, and if you get a
I think I'll do
13,
that.
then the other person catches it.
Go
think
for
I
it,
should-
Williamson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go do that.
Okay, there you go. All right. It goes towards you, Kara, and it's an easy catch.
All right. So I suppose I slip down now and
Well, you need to
You
anchor it,
reel me in?
or have someone else hold the rope on this end.
I will tie it up on my end, and I think yes, you should tie it up on your end as well, so it doesn't move too much.
Go ahead and tie that. Everything fine there, Ronald? Do I have places to tie?
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
to do so?
I'll
All
point out that unlike the southern side, this is deliberately steep right here. So Dwarf and Roa. Hey, where did Roa go?
I moved. I don't know if
wade
it's
into the
okay.
water.
Okay, so I would have to actually climb down into the water to get where I put myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you try that, I will tell you what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just. You know what? Screw it. I'll go down and try and get over.
Okay. Okay. It intently looks in your direction.
Okay. Can I like make a break for it and try and get up here?
Sure, make a climb check.
Okay. Oh, remind me what I do for that. It's athletics, right?
Yeah. DC 13.
DC 13. Okay. Skills, athletics. Like, roll, go. Yes. How do I?
You find a particularly nice spot to climb.
Oh, did
With
it?
your token selected under skills.
There we go. Yay.
Okay, very good. You are next to the monkey.
Okay.
I can try the same thing, but I'm afraid that we dwarves are cursed to be naturally delicious. Please, just keep an eye out on this thing, okay? And then I jump down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Try to climb up.
All right.
You're fine. It's not. It's just kind of intent and kind of watching.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Oh.
barely, right?
You got it.
Nice.
All that dwarven strength got you up there. Okay.
I do show myself being a little proud because Williamson didn't believe in me.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
This is,
Yeah.
you are more nimble than you look, my dwarven friend.
Secret strength, I save only to run away from water.
I think the chicken somehow needs to get across on its own. You need 2 hands, Kara, to use this rope.
Gotcha. Chicken can fly, so
Oh, it
it
can.
flaps its little wings.
Nice. Yeah. All right. What it lacks in beak, it has with other abilities.
Right now, oh yeah,
All right.
given it a new ability to replace the
Yeah.
soul sight one that I thought it was allowed to have.
Yeah.
I'll give it some general perception ability when I have free time. But for now, I believe the rope has been situated. I will attempt to hold on and climb to the side. Car's not particularly that heavy, quite malnourished if anything else, so perhaps the athletics check isn't too crazy, but what would I need to do, Ron?
I think
Ammunition.
do a crafting check. DC 13 to get a good bonus on this. To get it, see how sturdy it is. You know what? That's a secret check.
While
Okay.
I see like Kara getting ready to climb, can I ask?
All right,
just
it's
now.
easy enough for you to cross hand over hand. This is like a playground thing. DC 8.
Okay.
Okay, you're able to. Oh, okay, now do an athletics.
Oh no.
Sorry. As I see Kara climbing, can I tell Roa and Dora to hold on to the rope as I'm gonna try just to lean in more forward, just to like be able to catch her if anything, as she's climbing up.
Sure.
Like,
At the
to
last
grab her by
part
the
of
collar.
it, you can help
Got
her.
it.
So you would aid her if she gets near failure. She gets across on her own, not needing help.
All right.
All right.
Nice work, team.
Also, while you're climbing across, midway while you're climbing across, it has already returned to lunching.
Glad we didn't have to destroy that beast. Left us alone for the most part.
You would all be fantastic Vanaras in another life.
You gotta believe in us,
People like
brother.
me. All right, this way. Be very careful and be very quiet. I heard many of them, and also very big statue of a very scary thing. Don't know what it does, but scary.
Would you
Mentioned this multiple times.
allow me to go first? See if I can scout it out a little bit.
You're my favorite one, so don't die. But if you do, sure, go first.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to try and sneak in there.
Okay. Very good. It's basically the climb. You need an athletics skill. I'm gonna say it's without any tools. It's a 20
Ooh.
stonework.
All right. Oh,
Keep
come on.
stonework. Okay. That just means you don't fall. So
Okay.
you can make other attempts.
Yeah.
Can I go put
It's not a
myself
critical failure.
behind his bum, basically, and just like try to hoist him
Sure.
up a bit?
Give me a lift.
Like to be a
Sure.
foothold or whatever.
All right, he'll make. Yeah, he'll make another attempt. And-
Potentially a mage hand as well. I believe I used that before to offer assistance. Is that allowed?
Sure. Roa, go ahead.
As they're all
Make another-
helping, like mechanically, I just pray. I just pray for.
All right.
Roa.
Okay, Dora and Kara can each do the appropriate rolls. You need to critically succeed to give a +2 here. You need a natural 20 to give enough of a butt boost.
Oh, did I actually get to roll? I was just gonna
You
pray
mean
for.
Williamson, right? Because I'm
No,
the
it's
one
talking about
helping.
Dora and Kara.
What would my appropriate roll be?
Spell attack.
Oh,
So
alright.
just +7.
Wait, sorry, I'm the one hoisting the bum of Roa, not
Yes.
Dora. So I don't make a
But
roll.
Dora has a mage hand,
No,
and
don't. that was Kara.
Yeah, me.
no, I'm mixing up names. Dora, Kara, Roa. Yes. Kara's doing a mage hand, which is a +1. That success gives a +1 circumstance bonus. As I said, he's short by 2, so needs a critical success. Dora?
I'm just praying. Like I'm just sending him well
Oh
wishes.
yeah, you're praying. Williamson, that's the source of the confusion. Williamson
Yes.
was giving a
Butt
Butt-
boost.
butt boost.
That is correct. What do I need
But-
to roll for a butt boost?
Oh, just roll a natural 20, since we know that's what you need. With
Oh,
a
I need a
D20
natural-
roll. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Because
Let me
we're having
roll
fun with skill checks today, you guys.
it. I don't think I'm gonna
I
roll a
wanted to
natural
go through the main
20.
door, but
This is the 8th check, by the way.
Oh.
Basically, a critical success gives a +2 circumstance bonus, and a critical failure actually gives a -1 circumstance penalty.
It's
Roa,
an
next
11.
attempt. You're so tantalizingly close.
Come on. Oops, that's acrobatics. Hold on. I'm like
And for this,
not a very skilled climber.
okay, you're able to get up.
22.
All right, now, do you want a stealth check as I like move into the room?
I'm doing something secretly.
Okay.
Nothing is coming out. There is an open door to the north,
Okay.
and you do hear the sound of whispers in that direction to the north.
Okay. I want to first of all, I want to like check and see if I can see any traps before I move in.
Okay. Okay, you don't believe that there are any traps.
Okay. And now I want to stealth my way into the room.
Okay. I'm going to do a secret check,
Okay.
and yeah, as you saw what Williamson saw before, it looks like a skeleton with a glaive or some kind of weapon extended downward to the ground. It's not moving. However, there is a one of these here that these humanoids here seems to have detected you,
Oh.
and it's going here to well, you know what? It heard a sound, but I don't know if it knows that it's another one of them.
Okay. Is this door right here closed?
Oh, it has line of
Oh,
sight,
sorry.
so it sees you. So I think we have to enter initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I do get to use stealth here because I was trying to avoid notice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take it.
Nice. Did that change your initiative? Okay. I still have the previous rolls, which everyone's going to keep if you have not rolled again. And I'm going to roll initiative for these folks.
What modifier do you use for initiative?
Normally perception, unless there's some
Alright.
other reason for something else.
but that what
do
is
that.
that wisdom?
Yeah.
So much for the element of surprise.
Well, I'm surprised.
All right, you hear a warning, something being yelled by this guy. I don't know if you guys understand their language. I'm not remembering.
I don't.
I
I,
think
I
Kara
don't
did
know.
it.
I speak Goblin. What language do they speak? Oh, it was Undercommon. I think Kara. I think Kara.
Mm.
I
All
believe
right,
she would
you-
be too
you
far
hear
to hear it
some-
unless
you hear
they're
something
screaming.
like "There, Kara." That's what you hear, and
I think they found you. Be careful.
Damn it.
and it's gonna throw a dart in your direction.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a hit. All right.
Ronald, I don't. You roll way too high. I don't like this.
Okay, it takes a second dart. Oh, I do roll high.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, this is 1 point of damage. So it's not scary damage that they're doing. Takes out another dart. Amicable. Oh. Goes here. They're not the most courageous type. Throws dart. Okay, the range penalty. Because it's beyond the first range increment of the dart, it's a -2 penalty, and that misses. And its second dart misses. Roa, what do you do?
I don't wanna die. But
I told you you're my
companion.
favorite one. Don't die.
my companions are so far away.
They are, and that's not an easy climb check.
Yeah, what I'm wondering is like this terrain here. Is this like? I sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just like, is this difficult terrain? Like, what's going on
I
with
would
this
say
pit?
1 square difficult terrain. There's no danger of falling.
Okay. But I could go like, so could I go, for example, here, here, here? How far is that?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 35 feet.
Yeah, I've got 40 feet of move speed. So, oh wait, no, that's only I have 35. It's 40 if I am in Arcane Cascade stance,
Mhm.
which I'm not currently, right? Even though I've got a little token. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to there. I'm gonna yell down to everybody as I'm running and be like, "They've seen me," and then just charge this guy.
All right.
And I'm going to spell strike.
Cool.
That
What
does not
spell are
sound
you
good.
using?
Gouging claw.
All right. What does this
So-
look like? It's like a
So I like, yeah, he's just got his Lirayanda, the dog slicer, out and just makes an arcing swing, and as it does, it just you hear this like lion roar, right? It's like as he like swings it, and almost like this these like slashing, like a claw swipe kind of trailing behind it as he swings.
You see a hint of fear in this hip hop Mitflit's eyes as this swings down.
Oh, he's so gangster. All right. Let's see now. Help me like make sure I'm doing this right. So in Foundry,
Okay.
I strike, but I also cast the spell. So do I just make a strike with my weapon, or is there a different action?
Just do a strike with your weapon after targeting the Mitflit, because it's a cantrip. You don't need to track that you've cast it.
Got it. So my attack. Oh, it's almost gonna be a crit.
The 16 is going to hit.
Yay!
Roll damage.
Okay, so now it's damage for the weapon,
Yes.
but then also damage for the cantrip, right? So there's the weapon.
Right. Your weapon does 3 slashing, and then now cast Gouging Claw.
Okay. And I just do damage.
I believe so. It looks like you have a choice
We have
there.
piercing or slashing, right?
Yeah, click
So
one of
I'll
those
make
buttons
it
and see what
slashing.
happens.
Damage.
Okay.
Ugh,
And you-
come on with the rolls.
Okay. And you do 4 extra damage from your cantrip.
Okay.
Okay, Hip Hop Mitflit looks at you in anger. It's like one of those little gremlins. And takes out its short sword and tries to stab you. 14 misses. And next thing it does is it does a second swing at you. And that misses also.
Ooh.
Now it's Williamson.
I hear like the sound of the blade, and because I don't see, I believe that's an enemy. So I believe my friend is in big danger because that sounded terrible. I shall attempt to climb with all my might. So my first action, I'm gonna athletics to climb this one.
Yep.
So let's see what that gives us. And I do have like my climbing tail thingy, so I can have both my hands free, right?
Yeah, just do a normal athletics check and we'll add the 2. Hey! 18 plus 2. That's what you needed.
As I make my way up.
Yeah.
All right. I assume I re-racked the rope after Kara came over, right?
I didn't hear that.
I didn't say it. I assumed we did it, but your
To
call.
do so,
You're the
I
DM.
think you'd have to untie it from my side.
Yeah,
so,
that's
right. Yeah,
so it's
that's
still
actually
tied
true.
on both ends,
So
right?
for
Yeah,
sure
so-
it's not removed, actually.
So
Yeah.
Ronald,
Yeah.
my rope is still on the door. Like I wrote it with a comment on the map. I don't know if you can see that, but
Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
good,
okay.
good, good.
So we have like rope all over the map except in our hands.
Yeah.
Cool. Very helpful. Oh, but I do have the vine next to me, right?
You do?
I see like the vine hanging, like the bridgy vine thing right next to me.
Uh-huh.
Could I slice it and send it over to my friends so they can climb using it?
It doesn't really, because it's connected to the opposite.
But if I slice it like in the middle, like make a loose end, basically that would be able to throw it away. Would that work?
If you step out far, step out 10 feet and then slice it.
That doesn't sound risky at all.
If you're scared of worry, perhaps if you motion to attempt something like that, Kara could mention,
If you need a rope, I got one on my satchel here.
Oh,
Haven't used mine yet.
Kara can throw it up to you.
okay. So in that case, I'll know what I'll do. So that was my first movement, right?
Mhm.
I'll. Can I? So I don't know. Do prepared actions worse, like held actions? Is that a thing
You
in
can-
Pathfinder?
You can spend 2 actions to ready a single action. And in
Okay.
this case, I would let you catch it with that action.
Yeah, and just like hold still so that they can climb. Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay. Then I shall do exactly that. So I'm gonna use my 2 remaining actions to get ready to catch the rope.
Yeah. We're gonna
And,
once again do action taxing 101 because you're gonna see the rules for that. Because Kara, it's an action to take your backpack off, and then another to pull the rope out.
but I have learned my familiar is great for stuff like that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if it's my turn, I'm going to command my familiar to give it 2 actions. One to use its talons to grab the rope off my satchel, and then another one to move off and fly to Williamson to drop it in their hands.
Nice. So it's you take it out, then you take the backpack off. Action 1, take out the rope, and then your last action's command Chicken to grab it and fly up to him.
Oh no, I would assume that the rope would be somewhere around the side of the backpack, not necessarily in it. So like, just on the side.
It's 50 feet of
grab-
rope. It's usually stowed.
Huh. All right then. If it's
All right.
big enough to be a nuisance there, I can go ahead and grab it off.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, Chicken's up
good
there with rope, and Williamson's now holding on.
That was all my actions to
Yeah.
allow for such a rope to be.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Dora.
That is
Okay.
not
So then
great
my-
action economy.
My only question is for this jump, like, do I need my hands, or this is more just like a leg jump?
You're able to gain purchase with the wall quickly, and there's now a rope you can hold on to. It's more the climbing action that's
Okay.
you'll need to do.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll just jump and hope for the best. Whatever is the best thing for me to do.
You don't need to jump to anything. You just get the rope.
It's
and
you're
climb.
climbing a rope. You're not jumping.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. I'll say this is only a 10 to get up there. So you walk to it. That's a critical success. So
You didn't even
you
need the
have one-
rope.
Don't
Yeah.
move, Roa. We're coming for you. Just a minute
Yeah.
to get
You have
everybody
one
up here.
action left and nothing in your hands, Dora.
All right. I can heal you next turn, Roa. Don't die. And I'll spend one of my actions to darn it. Darn you, action economy. I guess I'll take my warhammer out.
More like 0 action economy, am I right?
Yeah, goddamn right, dude. That's it. I take my warhammer out.
Cool. Next is Do you see dice rolling on your end?
I don't see anything.
Okay,
No.
that's good.
I see a bunch
Yeah,
of
they're
question
just
marks.
question marks.
Yeah, we
All
just
right.
have like private dice.
All right, Sniffly Mifflet takes out 2 darts with its first 2 actions. They have action economy problems also, and throws a dart at Roa.
Do I have partial cover because of the come on with the natural 20? Jeez.
You do have partial cover.
I did ask you not to die.
right
Screw
in
you.
between-
How about
Oh,
that?
and of course you roll a 4. Oh my gosh. I think I'm
Hey,
unconscious.
It's not doing double dice. I insist on double dice. So, I'm gonna roll.
Oh
again.
yeah, 4 and 3, much better than 4 and 4.
So that's 5 damage to you.
Okay.
And that's its turn. You hear yelling from the room to the left, Colby. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Fall back.
5,
We are here.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a fourth one arriving from the left through the open door. Amicable Midflit has 1 dart in hand, takes out a second, and is going to throw the 2 darts at you.
Take a dodge action, Roa.
Okay, here's a hit. That is a miss. So Roa gets hit for 1 damage,
Are you still up?
and
Still up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a 5th Midflit arriving.
Of course there is.
Okay, Roa, your turn. Thank you.
Well, let's see here. I don't know where to run to. I am too injured. I'm gonna die. So I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna go. Let's see.
You could do a parting blow. I mean, because
I could make a strike, I guess. Oh, sorry, I didn't.
or do you have a ranged cantrip?
I do, but I want to like try to get to like out of their line of sight. So if I moved here, I can't. Can I see any of them if I were to move to there?
You can see one of them.
Okay, so
But
from
you'll have
right. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30 feet to get here.
Right, I have 35 feet of move speed.
Okay.
So if I move to where I am right now,
Yeah.
can I see this
Yes.
injured guy? Okay,
Mhm.
then I'm going to move now. Help me. Sorry, so many questions. Electric arc. Do I have to see the second target for it to
You do.
affect a second target? Okay, so that would not do me any good here. But produce flame, on the other hand, might, is that it's 30-foot range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I can hit him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to cast produce flame on the one that I had hit before. And attack. 15.
That is a hit.
Okay, damage. Hey.
Nice.
Okay, that is a 7, and it falls to the ground in a hit straight in the chest. Fire bursts off and kind of
Nice.
splashes to the
Yeah, he'll just kind of like bring up a little. It's just a moat, really. It's like a little snowball of fire, and just kind of as he's running, he'll kind of throw it behind him as he's trying to get to safety.
Fire in the hole.
Williamson, I figure you might want to delay. You'll still be giving provide an anchor. Kara's right after you.
Yeah, I figured. So my question to you is,
Yeah.
I need. Can I? No, I can't see anything from here, right? Fuck! I would have needed a robot
really.
to come closer. Right.
If you don't want to
you can be
focus
an anchor.
on-
You can be an anchor while moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
'cause,
will
like-
use your. Mhm.
Okay. I'll just move like 5 feet, like here.
Yeah, but I am assuming you're using both hands to be an anchor.
so
Wait,
basically,
actually, I'm
I'll-
not sure if that's true. You can use one hand.
All right. I just want to move like 5 feet. Just why can't I move?
Oh, let me move you. Weird walls.
Yeah. Okay, now I see that fella, right?
Yeah.
So in that case, is he within what range is he from? Sorry.
30 feet.
30 feet. I think 30 feet is the range of my amulet, if I'm correct. Of my exploit vulnerability.
Just something you can see.
Oh, well, perfect. Then I see them. So I shall pull out my amulet and attempt to exploit their vulnerability, showing them a relic of something they despise. So I
Yeah.
have no idea what they would, but
Yeah.
some, a clean tissue
Esoteric
because they
lore.
look fairly dirty. So
Yes.
I'll show them a clean tissue. Let me roll that check real quick. Please.
Okay. All right. You have a personal antithesis to them.
Okay, cool. That's all I need.
To that one.
Yeah, to that one. Can I do it again? No, because it's one per round, right?
Yeah, I think you've got 3 actions so far. You
Yeah.
pulled out something and
No, because the amulet is always on me, right? Like it's wrapped in the bandages in my hand. It's just like I would have freed. Like move is like an action. Show the amulet is another action.
sure.
And I would like to show the amulet again, but I can only do it once per round, so never mind. And battle medicine only requires one hand to do, but Laura is not
but-
within 5 feet of me, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
Can I take the dodge action as an action? Is that such a thing?
That's not an action. You could try to demoralize it.
Sure.
That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Or taking cover. Well, nah. You don't really have anything to take cover behind. But you can growl, say something insulting. You'll have a -4 penalty, but
Sure. I'll compliment how clean they are, because I'm assuming they do not like that.
yeah.
It is very impressive the way you keep your hair slicked back with the grease from your body. I've never seen such a thing.
Go ahead.
All right. So, what check do you need?
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Am I blind? Intimidation. Yeah.
It's under skills.
Yeah. I for some reason couldn't see it. Oh wow.
Ah, you succeed. And you get a -4 penalty, but these guys are particularly cowardly. It is now demoralized, so it has the frightened one condition. Status penalty -1 on everything. Kara.
All right. Now I have two options here, but I'd like some explanations for the first. I'm taking a look up this rocky area, and would I be able to see the small arrow slit that's
You see
that's
the
within
arrow
the wall?
slit, but there is not a way to get through it. But yeah,
How difficult would it be to climb up there and peer through it?
I'll say DC 20 to climb up to it, and
Gotcha.
and you could aim through there. You could.
That's what I'm interested in. Now, let me hear my chances with the rope. What was the DC for the rope?
10.
10. Okay, as Kara
I'm sorry,
motions to
combat
the
climber.
rope.
You need both hands committed. Sorry. Does that?
Yep,
change
we're
what
going
you'll
to
do?
the rope.
Mhm.
5. Let's go to the rope. Can I attempt to climb it up?
Yes.
Let's go. Okay.
I'm holding you, girl. Come on up.
All right, and
Athletics check. No modifiers with a pitiful 3.
All right. Attempt number 2.
She climbs up. This is an additional action, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. 50% chance.
Oh no. Okay. She's in
I
the
do not have
water.
you, girl. Never mind.
Sorry, you're at -5. You'll need 2 successes to get there, unfortunately. The slurk is still feasting, fortunately for you.
Is my
You
backpack
can hero
still
point. You can hero
open?
point if you want, by the way.
Oh, yeah. If I don't, I feel like my departure from this combat for another turn will get someone killed. So let's go for a hero point. Is that basically inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Reroll.
And you can do it after you've seen the result.
Nice. Let's try again. 50% chance. Odds say I succeed. There we go.
Ta-da-da.
11.
Not
Cool.
even close.
Best hero point ever.
Whose idea was it to go to the side? I want to reward a hero point just for, initiative.
It was in between Kara and me, I believe.
Okay. I'll give it to Kara since she used one.
Thanks.
Fair enough.
In
Right,
hindsight,
I'm
I wish we would have gone through the front door, but yeah.
Yeah. Less climbing involved, right?
Okay.
And I had this question again, but is my pack still opened?
Yes.
Would it be
No,
an
it's
action
closed.
to? All right.
Yeah, don't
So
worry about
could I command my familiar to get onto my pack, open the top, and grab something out of it?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You did take the rope. Last turn, you did unstow the backpack. So it's in
Yes.
your hand. You could have released it back there. Are you okay with that?
Gotcha. That would be fine. Okay, I'll leave the pack there, and I'll say
Okay.
that I command my familiar to still be meddling around within the pack and grab something out with my final action.
The familiar is up here with you. Right now.
I think it has a fly speed of 40. It can go back for 10 feet, grab it, fly back.
Yeah, but
Correct.
you ran out of actions.
Because you failed the first check, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
and you
movement
walked
to the
to the
rope,
rope.
first one.
Walk,
Yeah.
climb as an action, climb, no more. Okay,
Yeah,
then
sorry.
I'll stay. I don't have any more leftover movement, correct?
Right.
Or is that it? All right, then I'll end my turn here.
Yeah, no
Epic
splitting up your
turns.
stride.
Zero action economy.
Epic action. Pathfinder. Turn
This
one.
is
Reaction
okay.
economy is a myth.
I already know the thumbnail.
as we get higher
The
level.
thumbnail is that you don't like the 3-action economy for the first
I mean,
session. Once this
it's-
renders,
It's,
Okay, Cora.
All right.
Interesting.
So can
like,
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Like turn
Can
one.
I spend a hero
open the
point to
backpack.
get an?
Yeah.
Can I spend a hero point to get an extra action? That was a serious question, but I'll accept the no. I am going.
No, I think that was true in the playtest actually.
Ah,
but
damn it.
It took a
All right.
Dora.
I say, Trud, God of strength, hear my plea. Grant me the power to heal my allies in your name. I offer the spell of healing, and I'll cast a heal spell at 2 actions on
Awesome.
Roa.
You know how to cast it in Foundry?
I should have targeted.
Yes.
Wait, I don't know how to target somebody.
I don't know if you need to target.
Okay.
Now in chat you see heal versus living. Good. Now click healing.
Come on, baby. Hey!
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that would have
Oh.
that would have brought me to full health from dead.
Trud,
Yeah.
Trud,
Jeez.
Trud.
Nice.
All
That
right.
is a
Pros and
sexy
cons of
2-action
low-level
heal.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Hells yeah. All right, that's
What-
some dwarven action right there, friend.
What did you say the name of your god was?
Trud.
Take some notes.
I'm converting.
Right here. And
Healing is actually quite effective.
I'll spend my last action to I don't want to. Can I block people? Like if I put myself in a location, do I bloody block people?
Yeah, they'll have to get through you.
Okay, if I were to get here, is this body blocking people?
Kind of, because that other door is closed. Yes.
Okay. If I do, if this is a location, fuck. Hold
No,
on.
no. Where you were standing was good.
Okay. So I'll say, no, hold on. Let me. Oh, damn it! 3 action economy, am I right, guys? Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna spend my action to like get my shield like out.
All right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lower my frame rate. I'm having lag issues because of my video rendering project. Okay. Okay, good. Did it kick anybody out?
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
good. All right, you hear a slurping sound as... No, you don't. Never mind. Okay.
Sorry, that was me.
My
That's
stomach's
the
been
sniffing
rumbling.
method. What are they gonna do? It's gonna yell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gets here, and it has. Oh, it had no weapon in hand, so it's gonna actually. All it does is go here, drops its darts, and takes out a short sword. So it, had to deal with its own inventory. Wiry Mitflit is going to go here. Actually, I think wants to shoot at Williamson. Fires a dart at Williamson, who I think
which one?
is gonna. This one
Is it the
here.
Is it the one I
No,
previously insulted?
no, the one you insulted wasted its whole turn getting up to you and getting its short sword out.
All right.
Okay, here's a dart. I'm gonna give you +1 to AC.
Miss.
That's a miss. And it's also gonna run up and take out a second dart. Amicable Mitflit is going to throw a dart at Dora. Still getting lag. That's a miss. Throw a second dart. That's a miss. And takes out 1 dart. How many darts does he have? He has enough. Cheery Mitflit is going to go here and throw a dart at Dora. And miss. Okay, Roa. And it takes out another dart. Roa.
Where were all of these rolls against me? I'd like to know. All right. That's
Look
okay.
at them. They are scared now that we are all here. Bunch of cowards.
So yeah, Roa's like, I can see this is going to be a bit more of an encounter than I had originally anticipated. he'll take his sword and just like smack it against his other fist, and this like purple like sort of aura kind of encases it when he does, and I'm going to cast Magic Weapon. And then for my final action, because that's a 2-action spell, I'm going to enter Arcane Cascade.
Nice.
And now, since Magic Weapon is a transmutation spell, that means the extra damage from Arcane Cascade is something. I don't remember.
I think it's the same damage type.
I'll look it up. Okay. And then, so myself and Arcane Cascade, and select damage type. So it's going to be slashing. Oh, it doesn't work when my character sheet is popped out. It doesn't work. It's really annoying. I gotta pop it back in. Anyway, that's going to be the end of my turn. So proceed.
Okay. Small midflit is gonna go here and throw a dart at Dora.
Try me.
I'm getting this stupid lag here. I think I'm gonna pause my rendering. Okay, that's a hit. Sorry, folks. Hold on. Pause. There we go. Okay, that's 2 damage to Dora.
Barely felt it.
Yep. And here's a second dart.
Oh, I saw the natural 20 for a sec. I got scared.
That misses. Okay, Williamson.
Right. Now that we are all here, it is time to suffer. Them, not us. I will pull out. So now I have my shurikens out, I believe, right? Because that's the weapon I was out with. Or did I have to put them away to be able to hold on to the rope? Because I can have my tail also help me hold on. What do you say?
I think shurikens have a reload 0 trait.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
we established you have that at the start?
Yeah, at the beginning of the session I said I pulled out my shurikens.
No, that you actually have it in your inventory with your start.
Oh yeah, I have shurikens in my inventory.
Gotcha.
100%.
Okay.
So I believe First, I will use my exploit vulnerability against this fellow over here, because he's the only one that's in range that I can see, I believe. Which is the previous one I used exploit vulnerability against, because I don't see any like token or markers to.
They're right here, and Foundry is more stingy about line of sight than I am.
Okay.
In fact, I would say that you can see the one you targeted before, and they have cover against you, and they're right there.
Okay. But I have a direct line to that guy, right? Without cover.
Yeah.
So I'll just use action exploit vulnerability against that one. So let me just roll a check real quick. So as I say the same compliment I said to his friend, the grease on your skin is reflecting the light like a beautiful beacon across the world. For 20, so that's a success.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. In which case, I will then make an attack with a shuriken, so throw it directly at it.
As a range penalty, since the range increment is 20, I believe.
Oh well, I'll take it.
Okay, that misses. One more action.
Apparently, the glow of your skin was so shiny that it deflected my strike.
I'm blinded.
Yeah. Kara is up, right? Like, she doesn't need to climb anymore.
Yeah.
All right. In which case...
In fact, you would have released the rope by now.
Yeah, I dropped the rope at the beginning. That's a free action, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And... I'll try to strike again, I suppose. Like, I don't see anything better I can do. with the
Yeah.
shuriken, so I'll make take a -4 penalty, right?
Yeah.
So let's see.
Ah, there's a critical.
From a nat 1
Nice.
to a nat 20. Love
Yeah.
those stories. So I roll critical for damage, correct?
Yes.
Also, right, because of so sorry, because I'm new at the game. So the exploit vulnerability thing gives me something against him, right? When I deal damage on a
Yeah,
success.
you get it gets weakness against your attacks, and you succeeded. It has weakness to cold iron and weakness 2, so he'll have weakness against this attack.
Okay, so it will deal extra damage, basically, right?
Yes.
Or okay. So let me roll critical damage.
damage.
Oh come on! Nah.
Okay.
What is this?
Hold on. You're a thaumaturge, so you have bonus damage plus 2 because you're wielding your implement. That gets doubled on the crit also. So that's reflected right there. And after you deal damage, then the weakness triggers. So that's 10 damage. And it
Nice.
falls to the ground.
Not bad for 2 1s.
Was this the cheery Mitflit? Or
As
the
I
amicable? Which one?
It's the one that's glowing like a beacon.
It's
this.
It's not glowing
guy.
to me.
No, this guy.
I see.
I'm
All right.
right here. Yeah. As you see me, just basically like drop the rope, slide out the door, pull out the shuriken, throw it in between the eyes as it drops, and so your glow goes away.
All right.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. They're all collectively screaming. Ah!
Fair
Kara.
enough.
Right. I'm gonna look at everyone.
From the looks of things, where they're all originating from just rotates back to the doors that we were trying to avoid. Do we care about these goblins, or do we want to take this path into the swamp to the northeast of us? What's the plan?
Aren't you afraid they are going to follow us if we are going there?
I think if we don't kill them, they'll keep hounding our heels.
Well, think about it. If we blockade the doors here, they're forced to take the path around. Perhaps it'd be difficult for them to fight us in such a way. One way or the other, blocking these doors buys us quite a bit of time. Let's say everyone else.
It is maybe a good plan, but I am afraid they might come through another door that we do not know in some time we do not expect, and we are just ambushed and dead. Which I don't think is a nice place to be.
Agreed.
All right then. Let's see.
If you have explosive to throw inside,
She'll move. Let's see.
I have heard of this thing called fireball. Do you have it?
4 more
Can
levels.
she move to below to Dagomir?
Yeah.
Down below him. Cool. I couldn't move my token there myself.
Right. Weird
5, 10.
diagonals.
Let's go 15. Take a look in. All right. She's gonna take a look at this goblin, and I'll say cast one of her first big spells of the game.
I'm excited.
Mm.
All right.
Let us see it.
She'll move her hands as they go up to her eyes, and a sonic wave of energy washes towards the closest goblinoid-looking creature as she casts. Let's do fear upon it.
Mm.
I believe that one is already demoralized. I don't know if fear has anything to do with demoralization.
No.
Okay.
Are you talking about this one here, Kara?
Yep.
Okay. It is going to make a will save. And it fails. It becomes frightened too.
Nice. All right. And with that, I'll end my turn. 3 actions over.
Okay. Dora.
All right. I'll steal this line from Gorham, but I'll say, blood for Trud! And I'll rush over. And that would be my stride action. I grab my Warhammer, which is definitely out, Ronald, right?
Yes.
No bullshit this time. And I'll smack it
Both of
right
them
in
are
the
out.
stupid... I'll say as I do it, "You're clearly a goblin! You can't trick me!" And I'll smack him.
All right, it's frightened. You only need to hit a 13.
So I think I do
You
this.
forget the action where you need to polish the Warhammer right before it's hitting, otherwise the angle.
Like, actually, you speaking is a full 2 actions.
21 is a hit.
All right. Damage.
Ooh, 10. That was its health.
Nice.
It crumbles to the ground. You crunch its head in. You bash its skull in. You have another action.
I do.
Nice work.
But that's a lie. My last action is not real because I have to raise my shield. And that's it. Wait, I don't want to block people. I'll turn around. I'll say, Ruo, are you able to teleport or can you go through me?
I've got it.
All right. I raise my shield.
All right.
I make a mental note to never get in front of that Warhammer.
Okay. Now it is Wiry Midflit who is going to go forward. Did this guy have a... Yeah, he has a short sword out. I see you raising your shield. It's gonna go forward and try to stab you. 17. 17 does not hit your 20. Here comes another attempt. Okay, natural 20. And that's gonna...
Good thing you had your shield raised.
Well, good that I have my shield block ability. Shield
Yep.
block.
That negates all 5 of the damage.
Oh wow!
Yep. Okay, that critical hit did 0.
See, now you're feeling a little bit better about the shield raise thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
well, I don't know if I feel better, but this works. I'll take it.
All right, here comes some darts against Dora. Okay, 24. You have no reaction this time.
Darn it.
3. However, someone else does have a reaction.
I do, but is he under the implement of my? Did I curse him? Because to use my amulet, I believe I need to have used my exploit weakness.
Is it? Wait. Are you sure?
Right.
I didn't. It could be.
Trigger: the target of your exploit vulnerability would damage you or an ally within
Right.
15 feet of you.
Okay, you're right. Yep.
So,
Okay.
I don't think
So
I can.
this is going to be 3 damage to Dora.
As I raise my amulet, and I'm like, fuck! I forgot it doesn't work.
Okay, and then has one dart in hand. Roa's next.
Okay. Oh, I'm so happy this is all lining up exactly like I want it to. Oh no, it's not. I'm too far away. Damn it.
What?
Okay, wait. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have. Oh, gosh, dang it. I have 40 feet. I have 40 feet of move speed right now, and dimensional assault is half my move speed. I could teleport half my move speed. Right.
Yeah.
So
20 is
So, right. So, could I get there, or am I like falling down into something if I'm right here?
Yeah, I'm saying these are the only legal stand-on squares, and it's
Okay.
difficult terrain to pass through.
Really upset right
I
now.
would have moved for you, brother.
That's
you could-
okay.
You can move here and then dimension over here.
Right. I mean, I could move, but the problem is then I can't. I mean, I can only strike instead of whatever. All right. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna step here, or I mean stride, whatever. Stride here. Then I'm going to dimensional assault here, and that lets me make a strike as part of that, right?
Yes.
So I will make that strike.
Okay. It's flat-footed to you.
And since he's flat-footed, I get an extra +3 damage from Arcane Cascade as a Laughing Shadow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So roll away.
That is a hit.
Okay, hit. And so now damage. Where did it go? Damage. Plus 3 more, so 8.
8 damage,
Yes.
and it is near death.
Okay, and then I will, I guess for my final action, because I moved Dimensional Assault, so I have one more action, I will just make another strike at a minus... Oh yeah, I forgot, this is...
And so you know, I think your spell strike was not recharged until you did your
Correct, so it is recharged
dimensional
now.
assault.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just was hoping to Dimensional Assault and Spell Strike, but oh well. Okay, so here comes my second attack. My second strike. Hey!
Ooh.
I don't even need to roll damage, do I?
No, you don't. Because add 6 to that. That's 17 damage
Oh man,
from
what a waste.
from the Arcane Cascade.
Okay.
Small mid-flits.
So yeah, he'll just bamf right behind him and just and cut him in half, and then just kind of look at Doragomir and give him a wink.
As
And that's my turn.
the half-cut
Alright.
body flies above Dragomir, and we just witness a half-body fall.
All right, small mid-flit
pretty
says,
bad.
"Help! Help! Help!" Oh, I want to check something also. Okay, and switches to a short sword, has 1 action left, and then is going to try to slash at Roa and misses. Okay. This is a surprise. There's a door opening behind the party.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
And walks forward and tries to slash at Williamson. And you see it's a room that has a torch lit in it, and it looks like there's a guy sitting on a throne, a makeshift throne on top of a bunch of garbage. And he's saying, and it looks like he's giving orders, and he's yelling at his minions. Okay, here is a short sword attack against Williamson.
It's a miss.
That's the guy from the cover. He's dangerous.
They are coming from behind.
turn.
Perhaps it would have been a good idea to block at the north and delve down the south.
We will listen to you next time. Too late to think now, unfortunately.
Okay, Williamson.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay.
Yeah.
So I shall damn it. Well, I assume like the 2 big boys got the other entrance covered. So I am going to pull out my sword, which is an action. Use my exploit vulnerability against the jester in front of me. So I need to roll for that. Just a sec. As I
Oh, and everybody, hotkey bar is your friend, so you can also program it to just roll a d20. Right-click one of the numbers at the bottom, and it should be pretty self-explanatory. Okay, that succeeds against this creature.
Okay, nice. My rapier's pulled out, and I will just attempt to mimic what I just saw Roa do and slash.
Ah, so many 20s today.
That was
Oh,
just
no,
me testing
Dora
his
rolling a
accuracy.
20. Oh.
I was like, I did not roll that.
You can take it if you want.
No.
May I? I shall strike.
Yeah. Okay.
And that
10
was
does
good.
not hit. So that is your turn. Kara.
Yeah, that is 100% my turn.
All right.
Roa, I am
Noticing
trying.
all
It
the-
is not working.
Well,
Another spell out. She's going to go ahead and let me see. Conjure up an image of a flickering candle where the bright purple flame of the candle quickly dies out. this energy flows towards this goblin, the second one down south, as I cast Ill Omen. This, I believe, is also a will save.
Yeah. So you're doing a curse, right?
Something of the like.
Oh.
This smells foul.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, not affected, unfortunately.
Dang.
This cave. The magic is difficult to get off.
Mm-hmm. And they seem, and they still feel like they have an advantage against you. You guys were a bit surprised by this.
All right. With her third action, she'll go ahead and quickly close one eye, very widely open the other, and a evil ray burns out of it towards the same goblin.
Okay. So
This is Evil Eye, of course.
Yep. And
Nice.
that. Oh. That. It just. Whoa. Did I. Okay.
What are...
That succeeds with a 17, unfortunately. Okay.
Well, it's tough. Williamson, lend me a hand. They're getting closer.
I am trying as well. It is not working very well.
She ends her turn there.
Okay,
Dora. Help the others. I've got this.
All right, don't worry, girl, I got you. And I'll do my stride. I can do. I think 20 feet is my movement, so I'll do.
Yeah.
Take on the second one. I got the first one covered.
I'm not used to flanking rules, so I automatically did this without thinking. And I will grab my warhammer, and I'll attack this guy.
All right.
Wait. Yeah, I'll do that.
The lower one. Okay.
No, the one, this one. A 10.
Okay. That
Darn
misses.
it. And then no, I can't. I'll raise my tax shield.
Okay. Cool.
That's it.
All right. This Midflit's gonna try to go around you and flank you with its short sword. 23 hits.
I'm gonna shield block.
3. You get to know the damage before you decide. 3 damage. Do you want to take it or?
No, I
block
shield
it?
block.
Okay, he takes 0 damage.
Nice.
How much
And-
does shield block?
5.
Up to the hardness of the shield.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
actually, I
of course.
meant I'll block this one.
Wait. That's the second guy, right? Or is this
Actually, I
Yeah.
take it double back again. I blocked the first one. This is fine.
This is the second guy attacking?
Yes.
It's the same one. Oh,
Okay. Oh, it's the same one attacking?
he has 2 attacks, right?
Okay.
It's the one that was farther back, and this was not.
Yeah, he did 1 action to move and then 2 actions to attack.
Then no, not that guy. The second one I can do something.
All right. They're not very strong, as you can see. It is.
Yeah, I like the -1 to damage modifier.
Yeah, and that multiplied on the crit also.
Is it?
Well, you healed him on accident.
Because I damaged him by accident,
Oh, gotcha.
and then I now damage you. Okay, Cheery Midflit has 1 dart in hand and is going to fire it at Roa. It's all
I'm due
hell
for
is
some
broken
bad
loose.
rolls. Oh, that is
Yeah,
not
we've had a lot of 20s today. Isn't that strange?
Yeah, we're all
Okay.
so strange.
And then reloads both darts.
Is Roa
And-
within... Wait. Is Roa within 15 feet of me? I believe so, right?
I think you
And
can
that-
only have 1 target at a time.
But I didn't use my Amulet's Abeyance yet. If that's
Yeah,
what you
but
mean.
the current target of your exploit vulnerability is this one now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
that's-
So it wipes the previous guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like it stayed on everybody's that I infected. Okay.
All right. Boss Skrawng says, "Get them, bite." And bite is now entering initiative.
Oh boy.
And and he also casts a spell.
Who the fuck is
that I don't think anybody in this party has prepared, so no one's recognizing the spell. Bite is next and is going to pounce. And goes forward. Has a speed. Disturbingly fast. Goes towards the dwarf. And is now going to try to bite. Here's a jaw. 15 misses.
Yay!
Here's a claw. 14 misses. Roa.
Nice.
All right. Roa
You're
is just
tanking.
Roa is going to spell strike the crap out of this little what are they called? Mifflets?
Yeah.
That's standing in front of me. And I realized I forgot to add my magic weapon to my last round, which makes me mad because I probably would have one-shot the thing. Oh well.
Wow.
Okay, so here comes attack the first. Well, sorry, attack the only, probably, but that's, spell strike with gouging claw.
Oh,
And-
wow, this is going to be ugly.
Yeah.
Let's see your damage.
Okay, so damage here plus the spell. I just need to be able
Magic
to-
weapon gave him an extra die
Yeah.
damage.
Okay, here we go. Gouging claw, slashing damage. Okay.
All right.
Total
That
of
is
15 damage.
All right, you one-shot the small midflit. It's...
Yeah, so you just see these claw as I slice through. Like it looks like just a single blade, but there's like actually 3 slashes that like go through.
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah,
like
you know,
it's like a jagged blade
serrated.
that extends it to the sides.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to recharge my spell strike for my third action.
Okay.
I'm done.
We would see that if we were not in the other room.
That was really amazing what I just did. I wish you could.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, tireless midflit is gonna go for. It's gonna go for, Dora.
Which one is Cyrus? This guy?
Yeah, the one that you've targeted.
Okay. Then I'll use my Amulet Abeyance as I pull it out, and a eldritch flash of light enters its
Okay.
eyes, and it was
All
not
right, you
necessary.
I think the trigger is when they're damaged, so
Oh, is it?
you get to save
Did,
it. Yeah.
did someone close the
Oh, yeah,
door
damage,
and close me in
damage.
here?
Oh no, that was accidental.
Damage. Yeah, correct.
Okay, 16. Wait, your shield is raised though,
Yep.
isn't it?
It's raised, but I'm flanked, so it's 18 AC.
So that shouldn't hit you.
Yeah, I should.
It says he's flat-footed for some reason.
Yeah, because I'm
Right.
flanked.
I don't think it's counting the shields being raised.
It should.
Yeah.
It's on my thing. It's
Yeah, it's
It
not
says
going
shield
it.
On my display, it says you have AC 16, but it should be
Yeah.
18. All right, your shield protected you, Dora. Here's a third strike. That misses. So that shield has protected you from 3 hits of damage.
Look at the War Priest tanking.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Williamson.
Well, this guy is already under the influence of my exploit vulnerability, correct? So I shall just go straight ahead and strike with my blade as I pull it out and hit.
That
I
hits.
think. So let's roll for the damage.
So your thaumaturge abilities are giving you a net +4 here. So that's
Okay.
7 damage.
Uh,
All right, and it burns in its flesh because of what you had done. You put some tissue on it. No!
yeah.
You wiped some grease off of it.
I just put some bleach. I just pour a bit of bleach on the blade just before striking, so it burns where it impacts. I
Okay.
have more where this came from, and I'll strike again because I don't really
Yeah.
have anything better to do.
Okay,
That's
and
probably
this is-
gonna be- do I use a hero point on that?
I'll give a hero point to Dora, by the way, for all this tanking.
Sure, I'll use my hero point to reroll that if you don't mind.
Okay.
Probably
Do
it's
you
a
know how
bad
to do it?
idea rerolling on an attack roll, but beautiful,
Aw,
wonderful,
oh well.
amazing. Uh,
And I can't use my hero points on other people.
No.
oh, but I'm dumb. Could I have flanked? No, right? Because
It would have been awkward.
yeah, no,
Would
I can't.
then
I can't.
Get cover against. So
Yeah,
it doesn't
no,
matter.
it doesn't matter. And then finally, I'll use
You
my.
you could move here and provide flanking against it, but
What I'd rather do, I think, is use exploit vulnerability on this guy over here because he seems like he can do big damage.
okay.
And I want to protect Dora, so I shall do just that.
Yeah. Very good.
So I am going to pull it out and says, "Oh, your very many claws are indeed distracting. How do you even fight with that?" I like because I'm playing my thaumaturge as I would play a bard, but whatever. I don't think that succeeds.
It does fit his personality.
Yeah.
You still have a personal antithesis against it,
Okay, cool. Then I can use the reaction anyway.
and I
Cool.
think you Yeah, I suppose so. Kara.
All right. Just holding the back, hoping to do some some extra damage, at least something to help out. If she made a ranged attack against the spider, would any allies, particularly Dora, be in the crossfire? Is this something I have to worry about in Pathfinder 2?
Both creatures provide lesser cover, and because it's a circumstance bonus to AC, it doesn't stack, so just a +1 to its AC.
All right.
The one in front
And-
of me is very injured. I did a good strike on it.
And the leader. You said something about the leader casting some sort of spell. Is it still in the process of doing so? Or
No,
has it already done that?
He finished.
Gotcha. Let's go ahead. And these creatures are smaller than us too, right? Well,
Yes.
most of us, I presume.
Not the spider.
Okay. So would you say that I have a solid line of sight to the leader from where I am currently?
No.
Alrighty.
If you go here, you would.
No problem. Let's go there. And to get some use out of this range, let me check this real quick. Is this
That's a
30?
35.
35?
He's on his throne. Just sitting on his throne.
Okay, never mind. I'll go back where I am. For the sake of...
Yeah, you got line of sight to it, though. You got information. I think you did move.
Oh, did I? Huh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright then. If that's fine then.
Yeah.
I'll scooch over there. Let's go ahead and make a... No, wait, I couldn't.
You could move back as part of this single movement, though, if you want.
Opportunity attack?
Those.
Pretty sure I have
most-
to worry?
The
most
assumption is that
enemies-
they don't have it in Pathfinder.
Alright then.
Okay.
But in this case,
Debate.
Wait, hold on. I'll go ahead and move there, alright? Because I got a new spell I want to show off. As I raise my hand, it begins to frost over with a necrotic energy, and I'll go ahead and attempt a fierce grab towards this injured-looking goblinoid. Chill touch.
Nice.
Can we make it canon that you moved in and then went back and then moved?
It's like
No, Kara knows what she's doing. She knows how to play Pathfinder.
it's like the enemies can't predict your movement if you don't even know what you're doing.
Okay, it makes a
Alright,
saving throw.
Yeah. Fortitude.
ugh,
Oh,
How
come
could you?
on.
It takes
The
half
save-
damage.
Alright, we like half damage at least.
half damage on a cantrip. Can't complain.
Good damage.
I think
And
it's
it
not
falls to
damage,
the
actually.
ground, frozen. It
Nice.
falls back.
Nice.
Finally. Finally.
Way to go, Kara.
Yes, I'm no
turn.
longer flanked.
Flicking her hand and the coalesce energy on it dissipates.
Yeah. Dora.
All right, that's my name. I will I'll grab my warhammer. Say a short blessing to Thrud, and I'll smack the goblin. I'll give it a good whack. Let's see it.
Oh boy.
That's not
Hero
true
point.
because I use
Hero
a hero superpower to reroll it. Trud is helping me here. Can I use that other one? Like, is that legal?
No. Fortune tag on hero point usage, so you cannot stack them.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll do it again. I'll attack the same goblin.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's -5 on this one, I guess.
Right.
So I'll do my last hero point to reroll it.
Okay.
Come on! Wow.
Christ! What the 4 rolls?
Flailing wildly. Okay.
You used the wrong blessing.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll raise my shield and I'll say, "It's a little chilly here. Gotta turn it down."
That's not me. What's going on with you?
All right.
I think it is the water from earlier.
It is going to try to tumble through you. Fluffy is going to have to do an acrobatics check against your reflex DC. Here we go. It does not succeed. Well, I think it will try again. Oh, no, doesn't succeed either. The bad
I'm
rolls are...
tanking for real here.
Yeah. And here comes a short sword.
Yeah, it's because you were waving so wildly. It was gonna roll through, but then it was like, oh, I'm gonna get hit. Wait, no, I'm gonna get hit by that one.
This is gonna be 5 incoming damage.
I'll shield block this one.
All right, Shiri Mitflit. Is going to throw a dart at Roa.
I think that shield block blocked like about 20 damage total. Since
Yeah.
It's been good.
Haha.
All right. After its second miss, it retreats behind the door.
Oh, get out of here. Son of a...
Okay, Boss Skrawng, he has a miasma of energy around himself now. He goes forward. And has a 20-foot speed. He's going to go forward. He no, he's going to go right here. He's going to sustain his Bane spell, which increases the radius. So make a will save, Shale Scar, against this Bane spell that he's casting.
Okay. What's the fast way of doing this?
In the chat, go to chat and you see my spell.
Oh, gotcha. Select at least one. I have to select myself. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
All right, you are not baned, and he takes out a blowgun, and he's saying in Undercommon, Kara, "You weren't supposed to attack yet. We were supposed to attack you. Bite, do your thing." And then Bite is gonna now attack. It's gonna try to claw you.
I think we have them on the ropes.
Yeah. That's a miss.
With the attack you just did, I'm sure we are.
That is a hit
Barely hits.
for 3 slashing damage.
I will use my arcane thingy, Amulet's Abeyance.
Amulet's Abeyance is gonna block how much?
The resistance equal 2 plus your level, so 3, I believe, right?
So that's 0 damage.
As I raise my amulet, someone needs to protect the healer.
Yeah. All right, and this is a miss.
Or
Okay, Roa.
All right.
who protects the protector?
I am sorely tempted to pursue that fleeing thing, but it looks like my companions have their hands full. So I'm going to. Let's see now. Remind me the rules on moving through my allies. Is it difficult terrain, or can I just move
No.
through them? Okay.
No penalty.
So that was 15, 20, 25, 30.
You were here, right?
Yes.
So you spent 20 movement already.
I thought it was only 15,
Because of this
5, 10,
awkward...
15. Oh, that's like difficult terrain or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 20. So then I have 25, 30, 35. Will get me here.
You are, the second diagonal is...
Oh, that's right. I forgot
5 feet.
diagonals are different.
Yeah.
Okay, so it took me 20 feet to get here, and I need to go... Like, can I get in range of that spider is, I guess, my question, really. I have 20 feet of movement
Yeah.
left. Okay, so it would be like... Oh, that puts me in range?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. I'm not seeing the map very well. I thought there was a wall there. All right. And I recharged my spell strike last time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was only a single move action, so I'm going to spell strike this thing.
Yep, you have 2 actions left. All right.
So
claw sword.
again with the gouging claw. Come on, where did my... There it is. Okay. Here comes the strike. 21.
That's a hit.
Okay, does... Oh, hey, no, now I still have my magic sword up. How come my magic sword went away?
That's strange. Just roll
My
another
magic
d6.
Another d6. Okay. Roll.
All right,
Okay.
that's 5 slashing.
And then here comes gouging claw.
Mhm. And
So
that's
much
8.
damage.
Nice. So 13 total.
Yep, and Boss Skrawng, that's this guy's name. He says, "No! Who is that?
I was
Fight!
dealing with your other minions.
Williamson.
That is brutal. Yeah, that is brutal. As I shall make my way. Is there any way? So wait, let me see just the movements, right? Just a sec. With my, if I use a movement action, can I put myself here?
Yeah, you can make waypoints with the spacebar or right click. Because it's probably going to protest against you walking through a wall.
I just want to put myself here. If you can
Yeah, you can also walk through allies. So you could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just walk there.
That's what I'm trying to do, but
There you go.
There you go.
all right. So I'm flanking, right? The spider now
Yep.
with Dora.
Oh, make a will save against this Bane spell.
Oh, damn it. Yes, sir. Let me just pull that down real quick. I think it's a success.
Okay, you succeed.
All right. As I will pull out my blade and try to strike at the spider.
Mm-hmm.
As I shall. I think it's a hit.
Yeah, that is a regular hit.
Okay. Damage. Pretty good. 8 points of damage.
8. And we're adding 2 because that's your personal antithesis, right?
I think it's already added.
That bonus damage is from Implement's Empowerment.
Yeah. So you're correct. With personal assist, it's another 2. So yeah, 10 damage total.
Yeah, and Boss Skrawng sees a spider fall to the ground and says, "No!" and looks at you with hatred.
It had one too many legs. All right.
He's aiming his blowgun at you.
Well, seeing as I'm in melee of him, I don't know if that's that terrifying. And I guess I'll exploit vulnerability, the boss guy.
Okay.
So let me go for that. As I tell him, are you trying to compensate for something with that big blowgun?
He doesn't understand your language. All right,
Oh,
you
fair
succeed.
enough. Fair enough.
Kara.
All right, with the big bad boss now slightly closer, she'll use this opportunity to hold out both of her hands, charge up a powerful ball of energy, and then release it as a phase bolt towards it.
Mm-hmm. And it
Careful
ignores
next
the
to him.
cover.
And pew, pew.
Okay.
Is that the sound that it makes?
It's like I like how the description before was I released a powerful phase bolt.
Okay.
14.
All right. Off the mark. Now hits the ground, causes some stone to crumble.
Thank
Careful, I'm next to him.
And with that, she'll look over and use her final action to locate her familiar.
Can you go grab some healing potions? We might need a few after this.
Okay.
And she'll command the familiar with 2 actions to fly over back to the pack and start scouring for one of the potions inside
It
it.
has it in claw already. There you
Nice.
go. Okay, Dora.
All right. The spider had 1 too many legs, but the spider has 8 legs, and you have 5 if you count your tail. I don't get it. And I run. I do a stride, and I flank. I've learned my lesson. I raise my warhammer, and I'm gonna strike hard in his face.
Get him,
Make an
Dora.
emphasis on the hard part. It's hard. It's a hard hit. It's not a normal hit. It's hard.
16 is a hit.
Nice. All right. That's a hard hit.
See, just needed to say it.
And
Let's say your third ability, Blaine, for your familiar is manual dexterity.
Oh,
Does that
what
sound?
would that entail?
Because that means it can pick it up, I believe. Pick up a potion.
Oh, you need a familiar thing for that. Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure, but I would imagine a cat, if you choose an animal, many animals don't have our hands, so, yeah.
If it's a cat, it's just gonna push off the potion off the cliff. So
Yeah.
Go get me a potion.
All right.
do I have
it
to
is-
keep doing wisdom saving throws in the main?
Not right now, no.
Okay. And I will. Working out so well to shield. I'll do another.
But
I'll do it.
Monkey is protecting you also, so
That's true. That is
Yeah.
true. All right, I'll do an attack then.
yeah,
Eesh.
Darn it.
that's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Fluffy Midflit says, "Get away from him!" But he's loyal to. You killed the spiders, so you are
Mm-hmm.
public enemy number 1, Williamson. Here comes a short sword. 23 hits
Hits, yeah.
for 1 damage,
All right.
and yeah, they're not the scariest. Here's the second hit,
Jesus, 22 in a second.
Yep.
Ooh.
and here is 5 damage. And Tree Midflit had run away. Boss Skrawng is going to sustain his spell, so forcing everyone in this aura, Roa, Williamson, and Dora Gamir, to make another will save. So let me put it into. Well,
The
just
chat
make
is
will
over.
saves. I'm not able to put it in chat easily. Make a will save you can throw.
Sure.
Okay, Roa has. You know what? I do want to put it in chat again, so if you can wait for me, because I want to drag the effect on.
No.
Looks like we all failed anyway.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think we all failed.
Unless a 14 succeeds, which I assume it does not.
it does not. So here's
There's a 6.
no. All right, and he goes. He's gonna shoot his blowgun at you, Williamson, and there's no penalty firing in ranged attack and melee.
Oh. Well, wouldn't have guessed.
25. Okay, it does 1 damage to you, but make a fortitude save. It had spear frog poison.
So if I block the entire damage, do I still have to make the con save?
You do not!
Okay, so I shall do exactly that. As
Okay,
I just
you are
whip
not
out
damaged.
my amulet.
Uh-huh. Alright, and he's
Nice.
gonna move right here. And it's now Roa's turn.
Okay. Am I flanking this misflit?
No, you have to be on
Okay.
opposite sides, generally.
Aye. Unless they're big, right? And
The
then
rule
like,
is
the line
center of your
passes through it.
space. Yeah, a center of your space. If you draw a line between the center of your space and monkey, it has to go through 2 opposite sides or corners of what you're trying to flank.
Okay. Well, I am just going to recharge my spell strike and spell strike. So,
Yep.
my magic weapon is active. All right, here comes.
Nice.
Take it.
That's a hit.
Damage. Oh, he's
Too much
toast. isn't he?
damage.
10,
I
10
haven't
for
even-
magic weapon alone.
Yeah, I haven't even done my gouging claw, but just for fun.
Dear
Yeah.
God.
Keeps coming.
Oh God.
17 damage.
It gets worse and worse.
19 damage.
19 damage. in
He's
one
already
blow
dead.
with a cantrip. But it took all 3 of my actions, so
That's Strahd. He's blessing you.
Yeah, nice.
That is-
Williamson.
Incredibly brutal. With awe in his eyes, witnessing the massacre that's taken place in front of him.
By the way, that would have been a crit if it weren't for Bane.
Oh.
Some might say that deserves a
38
hero
damage.
point, huh?
He's going to turn towards the goblin boss and try to emulate what he just saw, except he can't do magic, so it probably won't work that well.
Again, like what you guys see is like 1 blade pass through, but like 3 like slash marks kind of
Yeah.
hit him, and you hear this like tiger noise as he slashes. And I'm not good at sound effects, but it's like.
Okay, Williamson.
Yeah, I'm going to attack.
Okay, that's a hit.
Damage. Oh, come on.
Of 6 damage.
6
You
damage.
need to do the tiger sound.
So that's that, and then I will. 'Cause there's no point in me doing multiple times exploit vulnerability, right?
Right.
So I'm just going to strike again and take a -5. So let's go flat roll. Nope. And finally, for my last attack, I'm going to get screamed at by the Pathfinder people, and I'm going to make a 3rd attack. No, just kidding. I'm probably not going to do that. I am going to. So I have this thing called Battle Medicine, which can patch myself up, right?
You do need a free hand.
If I use the hand with my amulet, no, does not work.
It's a free interact with your amulet as part of using one of the amulet's abilities. So I don't think that works in reverse.
All right. 'Cause I don't want to drop my sword. Although if I drop my sword, can I like pick it up as an action later
Yes.
next turn?
Yes.
Sounds risky though, because the dude could. Can the guy, like the goblin enemy, just like literally kick my sword if I drop it, and I have to like run after it?
He could.
Okay. That's
Just throws it through the window.
You can also punch people with this, which does 1d4 damage.
Yeah, but I do take, because it's a 3rd attack in a turn, right? So I would take the penalty. No.
No, I'm talking about if you were to take your weapon,
Oh,
your
okay.
backup fist would
My
It doesn't do
Magus.
1 damage like yeah. It does 1d4 damage.
It's like
in
I forgot I was
Pathfinder.
carrying these bad boys. Sure. Why not? Worst case, I'll punch him to death. Whatever. Worst case, we have Roa. He'll do some damage. I'll drop the thing and try to heal myself using
Cool.
the battle medicine.
Yep.
So what do I need to do exactly there? I'm not.
Sorry, folks, for these. While your token's selected, up above, click Utility or hover over Utility and click Treat Wounds. You're not actually doing the Treat Wounds activity, but it's kind of the same check. So
let me do that.
Okay.
What's
a
the DC?
15 on his medicine check.
Okay, train DC.
Yeah.
So I'll roll +3. Oh, it's a success.
All right,
I
and he
heal
heals
for
9 to
9.
himself.
Jesus,
Nice.
I'm back to full.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, that's the most intimidating thing of all.
Yeah, as I just dropped my sword, pull out some bandages, just wrap them around as my fur is completely destroyed. I do not fear you.
And he sees a completely annihilated. Bite has been defeated, and he saw what Roa did. He's putting up his hands, and he's bowing before you, Monkey. He's just bowing before you. He's on the ground like this. And he takes off his crown, and he hands it to you. He has a little crown that looks like it's made up of, something. I don't know if the party wants to press the attack.
It's not my turn anyway. My turn is done.
Do we trust him?
It is a pretty cool crown.
But we could just as easily
I don't
take
even
it
know
off
what
his
this thing is.
corpse.
Yes, we were just attacked by them randomly. Maybe if one of them, probably the most important one, is finally calmed down and in a moment of chance for us to just restrain them, ask some questions, something.
Actually, technically, I think we attacked first. They were like gonna do something with poop, and then one of you
I
attacked.
consider throwing feces at somebody an attack.
Well, in some cultures,
It is a sign of respect. I know.
well, I think I don't want to attack someone who's given up. I think that's kind of rude. And my anathema says that I cannot use my powerful, invincible, unmitigated strength against someone who is weaker than me in this way. It doesn't feel good.
They did
it is
mention that they were
anathema for him.
planning an ambush on us, though, so...
Kara, you are the one who can speak with them, yes?
FYI, he's speaking in a stilted common, saying, "You are king. You are king. I am soldier."
Yeah, so they were planning an ambush. This was all premeditated. I believe most of them are gone now, and this one is begging for mercy.
I think Roa is the one who was almost killed by them, so he's the one who should make the decision.
Well, he would so Roa would walk up to him, behind him actually, and he would lift his sword. Then he would look over at Duragomir and be like, "I suppose if I'm converting," and he'll sheath his sword.
All right, I do like a little clap.
Awesome. Okay, awesome. So yeah, it totally is for Trud's anathema to use your strength against the weak. It's very lawful good. Well, I think let's have a conversation, but after a short break. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So it's interesting because I'm finding, obviously, the Magus to be really potent at level 1. But I will say that when I was crunching numbers for it in my, for my video that I just finished editing, it actually stacked up fairly poorly against the thief rogue, and even compared to the monk, to the ninja that I called it, right? The wolf drag monk. but I don't crunch numbers at level 1. I don't know how it would compare there. Probably I would assume that it would compare favorably. But
When do you
once,
start?
well, I go level 1 all the way to level 10, but I just check in on like what the damage looks like at like level 5 and level 10. So, yeah, it's interesting. It seems like once the monk and rogue builds get going and start, adding more sneak attack damage, for example, and some things from their feats, they kind of really start to scale. Whereas the Magus scales, but even though their attacks and then especially like their spells, the cantrips and things do scale in damage, they were falling behind, I think, due largely to the fact that I'm really only getting 1 attack off in a turn if I'm recharging my spell strike. But I don't know. It's but and all that said, like I still can cast spells, so I could throw out a fireball at level 5 if I needed to, or do some cool control utility type stuff that those other characters couldn't do. So anyway, it's just been interesting. But yeah, at level 1, it feels like a powerhouse.
I do think magic weapon is like straight up broken
Yes.
at this level.
And that's part of it too. I used my 1 first level spell, right? And I only have 1 of them now.
I have 2 of them. So I do have magic weapon prepared twice. I haven't used it, but like I just imagine if I had magic weapon and I attack twice and I hit twice, I would just be insane because that's we're just like.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Ronald, but isn't it, at what point is it reasonable to assume that we might have a +1 striking weapon?
4, right?
Level 4.
Okay, so I need to correct that on my video. Anyway,
in the abstract, I would say, I think the designers would say, yeah, magic weapon is very powerful at level 1, yeah, but no one complains about it because low-level characters can use some help. And this party has not yet faced... Maybe, Colby and Luke have. You haven't seen a higher-level enemy yet.
They're nasty.
Yeah.
We almost TPK'd on a single ooze. On a what was it? It was a slime. It was a
gelatinous cube.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it was like a 1 level higher than us, or 2?
2.5.
2.5, yeah.
Which I regretted.
It almost just totally wrecked our whole party. It had like 3 of us like stunned. It was eating us.
Paralyzed.
Yeah. You couldn't make... It made every single saving throw. You couldn't save against anything it tried to do. Like, it was just... Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, it was like DC 20 to not be paralyzed.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
That sounds hard.
And that's on an attack? Like, if it attacks you?
Yeah, it would eat you. It would, like, if it moved over wherever you were standing, then you had to make saves against being paralyzed and against like poisoned, I think.
And being engulfed.
Yeah, and then you couldn't breathe, so you couldn't cast like verbal component spells. It was just like, it was all kinds of...
And that's a level 1.
Yeah.
It was a level 3 creature.
Yeah. Damn.
I just realized I muted myself by accident. That's fine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything. I probably have something to protect against paralyzation, right? But that would be like a level 2 spell, I think.
On Magus DPR, a couple of things. One, you do get to fire off 2 effects at your full... without multiple attack penalties. So there's going to be some...
Right.
advantage to that in some situations, especially against a very... I imagine against a very high AC.
High AC, yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems also very strong because, like, if he hits, it's like all the damage explodes at once, right? Like from 3 attacks into a single one. So
as long as you hit, yeah.
And then the other thing, you're going to start getting more of these comments, Colby, is there's just advantage to spellcasting that's inherent to spellcasting. You get to do different damage types. Your Arcane Cascade lets you... It only sounds... It's only 1 point of damage, but if they have a weakness, even if you do only 1 point of damage, you trigger the full weakness damage.
Full weakness, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a horizontal growth.
I kind of tried to account for that. Like when I'm taking cantrips, it's like, okay, let's take like a fire cantrip, a cold damage cantrip, an acid cantrip, and like an electricity
that's
cantrip, just in case we run into a weakness. We'll have some options to.
Yeah, me
try
too.
and-
That's why I took a pointy stick, a slashy stick, and a sticky stick.
I just have my god's favorite weapon. I don't have any other choice.
Okay, let me describe this room that you're in. Splintered framing in the ceiling and floor hint that thin wooden walls once divided the stone building's interior. With those walls demolished, there's only a single large chamber. Rubble, swamp vegetation, and mud pile in heaps like foul nests, while a larger stack of rubble, sticks, and bones looks almost, but not quite, like a throne. A flattened mound of sand in front of the throne, with a few dozen bits of wood and stone stuck into it, covers the floor before the throne. Now, everybody give me a d20 roll for an unknown reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I rolled like twice.
Okay. I see. Kara, you recognize that the layout of the sticks on the floor and plants and rocks vaguely resembles the town of Otari. And it looks like there have been lines made, grooves in the sand, like with someone's drawn this with a stick there.
I'm the only one who notices this as well, as I look around.
Anyone else getting this?
Getting what?
Roa
Getting
also
what?
notices it.
Oh, yes. it looks.
What
Am
are
I
we supposed to see?
wrong? Am I wrong, or is that some sort of crude map of Otari?
Seems like it. That wooden stick is is exactly like the long wooden stick thing that Otari is known for, you know?
Yes, yes, says Boss Skrawng. We are cunning, and had you not come in prematurely and so early, we would have succeeded.
I'll put my hand on the hilt of my sword and say, "Quiet, soldier. Speak when you're spoken to." Even though that was useful information, and I appreciate it.
Even though he had broken common, he said the word prematurely. That's pretty impressive.
Wait, now before we question
I
this
realized that the moment I said it.
but before we question this one,
Early.
you need to know that there was another one of these creatures that escaped. I dispatched a couple of them, but I don't know if he went for reinforcements or if he just went home.
Maybe we should
His
block
eyes are-
the door.
He looks like he's actively thinking. He's doing active listening right now.
The boss, the
Yeah.
badly injured boss man.
Yep.
All right, so what's our plan? Let's discuss our plan here.
There's
Let's
a lot more
look-
of this place to go, I'm pretty sure. So let's get information.
Does anyone have Zone of Truth? Is
I
that
can
even a
slap
sling?
him.
My mother used to be able to cast such a spell, but scrying magic of that caliber is not in our repertoire.
How many of you are in this lair? I asked to the guy.
And I'll repeat it in Undercommon.
12, 13. Can I? He uses his little blue hands. 14,
How many did we kill? So
13,
We've killed 6 or 7 at this point. I
14.
think.
He points to himself.
far? Are you their leader?
I am the boss. I am boss. Boss Skrawng.
Well, who has the crown now?
You. He points at Monkey.
I think that makes you the boss.
Yes, that makes me the boss. So you have to do what I say now.
I will.
Just to calm things down and just try and ease tensions towards this this creature even more. As my familiar comes back with the healing potion, I'm gonna pop it open and then offer it to them.
What are you
What
doing?
is this?
It'll fix up the injuries we gave you. A token of cooperation, perchance?
Okay, give me a diplomacy check.
Are you sure you want to be spending our resources on this creature?
I have to
This
agree.
creature is significantly more valuable than a single potion, if it works with us.
Diplomacy?
Yeah.
Not great. Let's see. Whoosh. 3.
Okay. I do not need help. Sorry.
Doesn't seem like it values survival. No worries.
I'm gonna go and sit on the throne.
But I'm already on the throne. What do you?
I'm gonna go and sit on your lap.
All right, I'll accept it.
As your king, is there any treasure for me?
The Monkey King has spoken.
I
Right.
have Oh, the crown is made out of mud with bugs in it. I have this pointy stick and holds out this trident, and darts.
Where was...
There's a little in a little vial of something with a gummy paste in it.
I'll take the vial and the trident.
Okay.
Can I? So first of all, when I grab the trident, does it feel magical at all? Does it feel
Does
special?
anyone
or
have
does
detect magic in this group?
I do.
I will
Okay.
later.
There is magic in this room. You don't know exactly where, because detect magic just tells you about the presence of magic.
Hey guys, like sense magic, but it could also be the Bane spell being casted by the goblin still.
Oh, that expired.
Actually, scratch that. I don't think it's the Bane spell. Something else.
So they actually did have something up their sleeves then. Interesting.
Tell us, former king, what is this magic? As your king, I request it.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Are you lying to me?
I'm not Skrawng, your soldier. I'm not lying.
How do you do an insight check in Pathfinder?
You tell me you do. You're trying to sense motive, and I do secret rolls.
But that only finds out if he's being like manipulated by magic or something, right? Or is that the same as D&D?
I think so. You know what? I think you're right. I think he does a single lie check. I'll have to look it up, but I'll let you do a sense motive if you want. So who wanted to try to sense motive?
I wanted to as well as Colby.
Yeah.
Okay. Williamson thinks that he's telling the truth. Colby has no information, does not know.
Very well.
Okay, I'll say this. It's a little funky. Detect magic tells you yes or no within 30 feet. So you could, walk around a bit and kind of triangulate
See
it.
if you're getting hotter or colder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe this is roughly the time when we could potentially spend healing wounds, potentially using
Yeah.
exploration-based
We can say
skills
that.
to
Go ahead and
look around.
say
Yeah,
what you want to do.
I'm taking a short rest right here.
Yeah,
So-
I'd like...
And Karo's searching, or was
Could I
suggesting
use
searching
Arcana for? I think it's an hour for everyone to get their proper bandages and medical stuff up. I don't know how long it takes in Pathfinder, but I could
No.
spend that time using Arcana to investigate the room.
Sure. And treat wounds takes 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
It just puts it on a 1 hour cooldown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, and my battle medicine, because that's quicker, but I believe that's once per day, right?
Sense motive also lets you find out whether someone's trying to deceive you. Okay.
I'm
Battle
curious.
medicine once per day per target.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know where that goblinoid who escaped might have been headed. Would it have been to secure reinforcements? I'm asking this to the former.
Yes, my kingdom has minis, but you have sounded like you killed a lot of them.
I did
just
indeed.
Quickly, can I attempt the medicine on Dragomir?
Yes.
Because I'm healthy myself. Okay.
Yep.
Just tell me when it's been 10 minutes and I'll roll.
Wait, I just tried on myself. Is there an hour cooldown? Or is it just when I do it on...
It's
Like, is the
1 hour
cooldown on me or on my ability to cure?
On you.
It's on you.
Okay, so I can't be...
So generally, you want the best person with medicine. To
Yeah,
try
who
to...
has the highest medicine check?
I got a +3.
Same.
Oh, okay. I could use a quick patch job if you're not...
Go ahead and make a
otherwise
roll,
disposed.
Evan.
Sure. Come here now. Over.
And does Kara have detect magic?
Oy.
Oh, come on. It was almost 19.
She does not. I was banking
Okay,
on
Granny
Arcana
does.
of some sort.
Does Granny want to try to radar this thing?
If we can play off that she's been watching from the shadows and comes
No,
in
she,
once the
she,
room is
she's
happened
been
clear.
to
trying
the
to... She was caught in a trap called the action economy, and she's been trying to climb the ropes since the beginning. She only succeeded now.
Right, not a successful check.
He just pulls out a band-aid and sticks it on my gaping wound.
Okay,
Sorry.
so Dora, what were you doing in the meantime?
I was spending 10 minutes to try and treat my wounds, but I failed. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
you
not
both
good at that
fail.
stuff.
All right,
Yes.
then.
I do
So-
have healing spells, I say to everyone, but, I want to, conserve them for now.
So Kara, you just the only thing that you see is garbage, bones in here. Nothing. It looks like it would be a source of magic, except for possibly that weapon that is on the skeleton outside.
Hmm. Gotcha. And that's with Arcana helping me
Investigate.
locate sources of magic and stuff. All right.
Yeah, I assumed you're also picking through things and looking at the walls. And
Yeah,
just
I'll
going-
look under the dune, the sand little mound. I'll just look around.
Okay. All right. There is nothing buried underneath the sand. You messed up the map. Mm-hmm.
Even though I spent 10 minutes to try to cure wounds, can I also attempt to investigate the room?
Afterward, sure. People
Okay.
can. Nothing has chanced upon the party. Nothing's interrupted the party yet.
I'm curious to know a little more about your plans. Why were you wanting to invade Otari? And with what army exactly?
For our glory! The Mudlickers must be avenged.
The
Revenge.
Mudlickers.
Revenged of what?
Some sort of rival group?
We were cast out of our homes by
who?
mushroom-eyed people. And we needed new homes. We needed an army of insects and show we were not to be trifle. We were not to. No one will bully us ever.
Who cast you out of your home?
The mushroom-eyed people below.
Mushroom.
By the way, that room that you had entered earlier, Colby and Dora, there was a sinkhole in the middle. The room had the ceiling had collapsed and
Okay.
caused the floor beneath it to collapse as well. And so there's a sinkhole. There's like a pile of everything above it that fell below is a basement.
Who are these?
And there's also
mushroom people?
evidence of damage, of burn scars and acid scorch marks along the walls.
Who are these mushroomite people you say they came from below the lighthouse?
Lighthouse.
This building.
Yes, they came from below, from the deep below.
When he says mushroomite, does that ring a bell?
Who wants to try to recall about this?
I do.
I do as well.
Okay,
I'm sure I could assist as well, depending on the check.
Okay. I'm looking for 2 specific skills and no, you are. Oh. Kara, you with. Oh, sorry. You have underworld lore, not underdark lore.
Yep.
Me, I have this. I have dubious knowledge, right, which allows me to
Oh, there you go.
recall
Thank you for
knowledge.
reminding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think either that it is something called. What are they called?
This feels dubious already.
It's coming up with a lie.
All right. Okay. You think that it is either Morlocks, which are evil creatures that can climb along the walls, or Greys, which are like humanoid creatures that can control your mind.
All right.
They both can dwell in the Underdark.
I
They
think
drove
I
us
know-
out.
I think
And
I
we
know
used to
what
be
it is.
strong and mighty. There were 40 of us.
And you were going to try to take Otari as your new home, as opposed
Yes.
to
Yes,
Yes,
we have
you
our
are.
we have our mighty fly and maggots. None of you all would have run away from the sight of our fearsome mounts.
Where are those mounts?
Oh, we have one in a prison. And then points towards the southwest of the keep.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the one with the that was Buzzy Buzz. And then we have the Stingtail also. And then points to the north.
When he says like the mushroomites, like the creatures that came below, I'll ask him.
Mushroom eyes. They had mushroom eyes.
Mushroom eyes. I understood mushroomites, like some weird, whatever. Those people that came from below, do they look like me a bit with less fur?
No, you are glorious. You're my king.
Okay, let me take off the crown. Now, do they look like me with a bit less fur? No.
He shakes his head. No, they look they're like me, but with weird colored skin.
Okay, I think, my friends, I think we are facing greys.
And they're bigger.
What's a gray?
Well, it's a it's it's like it is like Roa, but with better armor
Oh,
and
no!
and
And
more
they also cast
scary.
magic weapon.
Do they? I don't know. Yes, they do.
Oh, terrible news.
I am sure of it. I have read it in the library.
Yes.
Creatures that are inherently better than us doesn't sound like a good idea to mess with them.
Whoa! No one, I didn't say it was better than me.
Well, then.
Wait, what do you mean? Why did you like scoffed when you said that? Why did you say that way?
Never mind. I suppose we should at least see what they're up to. If we come across them, then we can make that comparison then.
well, what
I am
we
sure
do.
they will not resist the might of your warhammer, and by the tenets of your god, it means you can smash them.
That's
If they
true
are
because wait. But I can't smash them if they're weaker than me. So if I smash them, they would have to be stronger than me.
Maybe they should be stronger then. Let's stick with stronger.
Well, if
What
they're
we-
fighting you, they can't be defenseless. Is the idea? I thought. Yeah.
What do we do with this one, then? Let him go. That seems ill-advised.
Kara pulls out her sickle.
No, I'm not gonna conquer. No, Skrawng good. Skrawng.
We can't just leave it here, and we can't just bring it with us. Either trust us entirely, or we can't trust it at all.
Well, like I said before, I believe that Roa is the one that took the most damage from them, so he's the one who makes the decision. I do not.
He's looking
I do
like a
not know-
pathetic mess. Tears are flowing out of his eyes, saying, "No, don't go, don't do this. I am your servant." And he's like, his little body's going up and down, trying to bow.
Let me ask
Look at
this.
him, Roa. He's kind of cute.
What might you do to serve us if we were to spare your life?
I can, I'll tell you information. I'll tell you about about the keep. He says, "I know things. There's ghosts. There's ghosts here. I'll tell you where they are,
Speak.
and I can look for find things for you. I can grab bugs for you if you'd like to eat bugs."
Do we bring him with us, then? Keep him on leash?
Tied up and dragged behind? I don't see why not.
Sure.
Just, I am compelled to offer my strength to 8 others. That's like the biggest thing about Trud. If he's begging, I can't say no to him.
He tells you there's a room. When you guys adventure later, I'll point out what room it is. But that there's scaled creatures, scaled little people who they're ghosts of them that are in there. One of them attacked one of my soldiers and killed him. And there's another room that has two lights that float around and kill 2 of my other soldiers.
Okay.
Sounds like he
I
could be
think-
of some use after all.
I think he's helpful, and if he turns out not to be, I personally do not worship Trud, so I don't mind killing him even if he's weak. I've killed people weaker than me before. I can do it again.
I'm sorry, I coughed. What did you say? I missed that.
Nothing.
Kara runs
Don't
back
worry
to the
about it.
previous room, wraps up her rope, and comes back to use it on this
And then
this creature.
And then the one we've never seen before, the one that at the top of the keep.
What's up at
Alright.
the top of the keep?
At night it glows. That one we've never seen. It shines bright.
Is that where are the ghosts like up?
The other ones he mentioned were on the ground floor.
Well, let's tie him up and bring him along then while we explore the rest of the ruins. What do you say?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just a little concerned about this ghost. Like I don't know if I can. That's like, I mean, I can hit them with my heal spells, but can you guys hit ghosts? Oh, magic
yeah,
weapon. We have magic weapon. I can give you all magic weapons. I got 2 uses.
Yeah, magic weapons help against ghosts. Hey, one last thing. Gameplay will end in a minute, but you do detect that the Morning Star is magical. And
Is that what the detect magic was
Yeah.
detecting?
Yep. And I'm gonna assume you'll spend 10 minutes to try to identify its magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. People do not know. However, kind of metagamey, it's kind of, the most common magical item is a +1.
And you said it was a Warhammer?
Morning
A
Star.
Morning Star. So it's an unidentified magical Morning Star that you have.
Dora.
So you all know how magic weapons work. That if it is truly a +1 Morning Star, then that +1 is there, but via a rune, a potency rune that can be transferred to another weapon. That takes a day of downtime to do.
And you said that just a weapon being like magical, it bypasses a ghost's like
It helps.
resistance. It helps.
Helps.
Um,
Mr. Esoteric Lore here might know. He can recall knowledge about anything.
I shall recall knowledge about it and remember.
Okay, you know that incorporeal creatures are really hard to defeat. They resist a lot of damage, especially non-magical damage. I mean,
Alright.
magic from... Yeah, non-magical damage.
I know that the creatures that lurk at night, without a body, with our weapons that we have now, we might have trouble. Yes. I do believe we should take this magic star. And Dora, I think you're the best one to use it.
No, well, I have magic weapon. I could.
No.
I should. Okay, well, I can't. My god likes warhammers, and I've talked to my cleric, to like my bishop, and I've told them it's basically the same thing. Morningstar's warhammers. They just will not buy it.
He'll
So-
Roa will sheath his dog slicer and hold out his hand for the Morning Star.
I'll
Kind of take
pass
it.
him.
It's like
All right.
He's
Might-
basically adept at it.
I might be able
Yeah,
to.
all
make
martial
use-
weapons. All right, it's in your inventory now.
Quite useful for now, and if you ever want its rune transferred, I've dabbled in regards of such before.
I am quite partial to Lyra Yonder. If we could transfer the properties of this Morning Star over, then I would much prefer to use it. But I can tell that there is something about this weapon that might make it a little more effective.
Just don't get attached, and we'll see to it.
Yes, because I do think we should prioritize like this sort of thing for you, Williamson, and then you, Roa. You guys are like the damage dealers here. I can handle myself and tank and do all that other things, and then I'll get the leftovers.
I mean, you say we are the damage dealers, but I saw Zara freeze someone, so...
Oh, I just
And
meant like
then
with
they
like
died.
like big
okay.
slaps with weapons.
Yes, that I do very well.
I'll set us
Kara
up
is-
whenever we return to the city.
Kara, is your eye okay?
Oh, just a magical gift from a special someone.
Because I saw
Capable
it,
of some frightening magic.
I saw it ripped out of its socket, but now you're looking at me fine.
Oh, don't mind that.
She checks it to make sure it's in there properly, as if this is a thing that happens regularly or something.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is there any reason why we shouldn't just return to town and patch ourselves up? Perhaps do something with our friend here. Throw him in the dungeon.
There is a jail under the barracks.
I'm not sure if there was a time limit on the quest we were given, or
You're not aware of one? Your quest was your main quest was to investigate the lights at the
That
tower.
could be a good idea. I am a little concerned about that goblin that escaped, but
Me too.
I guess I don't see why not. We can't just return later.
I doubt they would have much time to procreate in the meantime.
Can they
Nice.
procreate quickly? Can I make an historic lore on this?
This is not Gremlins the movie, in case anyone knows that movie.
All they
I
have to
just
do
wanna-
is stay up late, eat food, and
No, but I
start
just
doing
wanna-
work.
Multiply.
Yeah.
I mean, from the perspective of a dwarf, it's like everyone just reproduces so fast.
Get wet, and we're all done for.
Yeah, I just want to fail the check so I get like false information that actually confirms that they do reproduce in one day, and we need to press on.
Right.
Very-
Some folks need to leave soon, so I do want to get some
Yeah.
wrap-up thoughts before those folks need to leave. What do people think from today? Any thoughts on Pathfinder today's session?
Yeah. Same as before. I'm loving the combat so far. I think it's solid. The 3-action economy, just how it is. I can definitely see that the players who've spec'd into martial-based abilities are definitely benefiting from that, which is really great. I'm not upset about that in the slightest, even if me saying that makes it sound like I am. No, I'm very glad Pathfinder plays this way.
As tears are flowing down from his eyes, I am not upset about it.
I'm having
I think
fun.
it's
I'm having
definitely
fun, I
cool.
promise.
I'm helping out as I can, not stressing too much about the ability, just trying to make sure I'm not breaking things. But ultimately, it's not as difficult as I think a lot of people would make it out to be, and I've been enjoying myself so far.
Okay.
Yeah,
Others?
I just well, by the time this comes out, I probably will have recently released my own Magus build, right? And it plays like I kind of thought it would. Like it feels really strong, at least at level 1. That spell strike is super potent. It can definitely get frustrating, like action economy wise, because it takes an action to charge it and then 2 actions to use it. So it's like I can't move and recharge my spell strike every single turn.
Yeah. It's like the class that needs its actions the most.
Yeah,
Feels
which is I think the
limitation.
main draw for taking the subclass that I did, the Laughing Shadow, because that can teleport and recharge your spell strike. But you can only use it. It's a focus point. I only have 1 focus point, right? So you can only use it once per combat at best for now, anyway. I think that once I get access to the haste spell, which comes at 5th level, so I don't know if we'll ever get there with this campaign, but
I get it too, so that'll be
yeah, that'll be big because that'll give you 1 extra action that can be used to stride or strike. So then I could stride, recharge my spell strike, and spell strike every turn. And then that I think will feel a lot better. But still, I mean, I hit like a truck, so that was cool.
Yeah. You slaughtered them.
FYI, the party dealt simultaneously. It was in the waves. Dealt with 1 moderate, a low encounter. Sorry, a low encounter, a moderate encounter, and then at the end a severe encounter.
Wow.
All
That was
All in one go, huh?
yeah.
I'd say we're pretty strong.
Yeah,
shield block is
Feels good.
pretty strong.
like, especially
I'll
like on
say
the
that.
severe one, like the damage on that spider, it just like we thrashed it. It was
Yeah, things get you guys guys who are not Colby have not seen a higher level enemy yet or confronted one. That's when things feel dicier. You're gonna be need to put on your, what's the word, it's gonna feel more these mites that had low damage. I actually feel like they're a little weaker than their level -1 would indicate. But yeah, there's going to be
I don't
some
know,
fights
I-
where you're like, oh crap.
I did almost die in
haven't seen them
that
yet.
in that first
Yeah.
round.
yeah. I was gonna say I did fear for Colby in the first round though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
brutal.
think I got down to like 4 HP.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
because since
love-
they knew that we were coming some way or another, when they noticed that we were down the right side of the passageway, everyone from the main room came over and attacked us there anyway. And since it was even harder to get into that room,
Yeah.
we were we had the
We
potential of
bottlenecked
being picked off.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not the most.
It felt like a really good idea at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
I'll say military strategy is yeah, you had seen that a mite had gone to the southeast, so you're putting yourselves in between 2 groups, which was
Yeah.
And
It
I
was
didn't
to
even
kill
know
them
there was
faster.
a door there till the turn before it opened.
uh-huh.
I knew because I saw people, but I forgot from one session to the next. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that small detail.
Yeah, I guess that was forgotten about. I understood. Other thoughts?
Yeah, you guys.
I do think that like the taking items out of bags, I think it's kind of goofy though, with like taking a full action. I think there should be like a free action option for just like at least being able to take like 1 item out or something.
Yeah, I wish you'd get like a free manipulate action.
Yeah.
Call it, or something.
That feels like it should be there. The other one was jumping and striding, because they're not the same thing. You have to stride
Right.
to where you want to jump, and then you have to do another to jump.
Striding and climbing. I mean, how often though? I mean, I think I would say that these are some pretty unusual situations where you had to change what was in your hands. That doesn't.
That's the
happen a
other thing
whole
too,
lot.
because like if you're gonna do climbing, right? So imagine the
Yeah.
scenario, like, okay, so I have my shield and my weapon, action to put it one out, action to put the other, action to stride, action to jump and grab.
Yeah.
And probably I think there's an action to like pull up, if I remember correctly, because there's a feat I think makes that easier. There's like a pulling up.
That's the if you grab an edge, you get to pull
Uh-huh.
yourself up as part of.
Yeah, and then you have to like action to take the thing out, action to take the other.
Yeah.
It is kind of goofy. But I will
Evan
say
didn't
though,
have to worry about it. He got to climb
Yeah.
while holding his
Yeah,
implements
yeah.
and weapon.
Yeah.
to not be such a negative Nancy though, like I think the I'm memeing a lot on the shield. I think it's growing up on me, like just doing the pulling the shield up.
It took a
You take
bunch of damage.
so much damage, yeah.
Yeah, the shield block is amazing, and I'm building
Like,
for it too. So
Honestly, that's what made these fights handleable.
yeah,
Now
Yeah,
that I think about
you
it.
soaked.
and the
Yeah, you
and I
soaked
was gonna
so
say
much.
and the heal is like crazy. Healing,
Yeah,
in combat
yeah,
healing
that's-
feels
that's
so
the
good.
15 hit points you healed me. And
That's
I
what
only
I
have
was gonna say.
14
Like,
max.
yeah, on a heal, like even my thing, which in D&D would be fairly weak, which is like battle medicine. Like in D&D, you can use like a charge of a healer's kit to heal a bit. Here, like it was like a 10 hit points, I think, healing.
And
minimum
it
or
scales so good.
Well,
Like, it's
and
not
it's
like
a-
in
and
D&D where
it's-
like first level is really strong and then it weans out. And here it just keeps on. It's
I-
like
I
plus
think-
8%.
I think that's a good thing because going down to 0 hit points is a lot more punishing in Pathfinder
Yeah,
than it is in D&D. So in D&D, you wait for somebody to drop to 0 and you pop a first level healing word on them as a bonus action and you're just ping ponging them up and down. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And this feels a little more consequential, which I like.
I
agree.
really like this
The
a lot
wounded
more.
condition.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the healing felt really nice. I agree, and the thaumaturge felt fun, like to play because I was doing a bit of everything. Like I was doing decent damage, not Colby levels of damage, but it was still pretty decent.
Kobe damage. There's a
Yeah.
there's a
He,
slogan.
I did manage to do some tanking as well, which felt nice, like the whole reaction to block. And I managed to insult my enemies, which is always a nice bonus. So,
Do you plan to take the Bon Mot feat at some point?
Bon Muffy, what's that?
You don't know about it? Look it up. Bon Mot. It's a feat. You need to.
Bon mot? Is that like a French word, like bon mot?
Yeah.
Like good word?
I have to read it out. It's fun. It's a diplomacy skill feat, so you can get it at second level. You have to be trained in diplomacy. One action. You launch an insightful quip at a foe, distracting them. So they have to be within 30 feet. You do a diplomacy check against their DC. If you critically succeed, the target is distracted and takes a -3 status penalty to perception and will saves for 1 minute.
Wow.
The target can end the effect early with a retort to your bon mot. This can either
Just
be a
insult each
single
other.
action, that has the concentrate trait, or an appropriate skill action to frame the retort. The GM determines what's appropriate. Typically, it needs to be linguistic.
Okay.
If you succeed, it's at -2. So it's a nice setup for something that attacks their will save or perception.
For Kara. This is a nice setup for Kara.
Yeah.
It sounds fun to do. And I like that the feat is in French and just means a good word. So as a French person myself, I might be interested in taking it simply for the name.
Yeah.
No other reason.
If you critically fail, your quip is atrocious. You take the same penalty an enemy would take had you succeeded.
It's like the shame from the bad insult. Oh, how could I say this?
Yep. And this ends after 1 minute, or if you issue another bon mot and succeed.
Okay.
So
It's kind of fun, yeah.
Really good.
yeah.
But
Cool.
I don't know if I have diplomacy, though. I don't believe I'm trained in it.
Oh no.
I'll allow you to it's early enough to, and you're new enough to, I'll allow respecs. And you're a charisma
I might need to.
character.
I might need to with intimidation because I don't. Looking at the combat system, like I don't know if I'll have actions to do intimidation checks.
Gotcha.
And I spent. It would be one thing if I just had like a normal proficiency bonus to intimidation, but I picked up my level 1 feat or my background feat is intimidation, and I'm probably not gonna use it at all. From the looks of it, I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I realized I made quite a mistake with my character because I have like a good charisma and I took no charisma feat.
Oof, yeah.
No charisma skills. Sorry, I might
Training,
need to
yeah.
redo that if you don't mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
took all
you
the
can do some-
intelligence one for some reason.
if you do respecking, just type the changes you make so I can update my cheat sheet.
Sure.
Rex, the usual. If you're not thinking about your personal damage only, what's often recommended with demoralize is to do it soon after or right after an enemy acts, so that they get
so that they
minus
go all-
1 against all of your allies' attacks and on their own attacks.
It might still
also-
be useful. Like, yeah.
Do we get a level?
No, and you did earn 280 XP today.
Nice.
Cool.
Jeez. Better than
How-
the
how would you
27
guys-
XP last session.
How would you guys feel about going back to town? Is that too Diablo? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be. I don't know.
So I
No,
I-
I think it would be meta to say that because there's nothing. I mean, I would say there might be more danger if you had an intelligent enemy that is
Right.
not
Like
completely
preparing for us.
broken. You guys have destroyed them. That they would then prepare for you, but you're not aware of anything like that.
So I have all of my spells. Like I can heal myself, and that would still leave me with 2 heals and 2 spell slots. So I'm like, I can go Nova.
I could use my spell slot back and I actually would want to prepare a different spell. And if I'm going to get a magic rune onto my, you know what I mean? Like if we could transfer the rune
we can move
onto
it.
my, dog slicer, that would be awesome. But like I'm fine just pressing on too. I don't want to like over whatever.
I
No,
don't.
you know
believe
what?
have-
I don't think we got. I think we fucked up. Do we have healing kits? Because I remember Ronald mentioned that. I don't think we have healing kits. So maybe it's good to go and buy them anyways.
I think
Yeah, buy some.
Luke took one. Luke
Okay.
has healer's tools. I don't know if anybody else does.
Oh no, I,
I
didn't.
don't. I
I
forgot.
didn't. And I
Oh, then
used
that means
the
you guys wouldn't be able to use
battle medicine. Yeah.
Yeah, battle medicine
Oh,
treatment.
geez. Okay.
I forgot.
All right. Let's nix the. Well, whatever. If you're retreating, then that's a good reason to retreat.
I mean, we've got a captive in tow. It seems like it might be a little wonky to try and take this goblin around with us, but maybe it'd be good to give us information on what's in the next room or whatever. I don't know.
I'm good either way. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
To go back.
And to buy the
Okay.
healing kit, I definitely need to buy that then.
And maybe Roa then would ask Kara to do me a favor with my weapon rune.
Oh yeah, we'll take a look at the gold cost and see how
Yeah,
pricey it could be.
what does that look like, Ronald, as far as like transferring a rune from one?
10% of the cost of the rune. So, assuming it's a +1 rune, then it's 3.5 gold.
Oh,
Easy.
Okay,
That's
I mean, I should
expensive.
be paying that, right? How much money do I have?
We did find 4 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah,
right,
that's
on the
right.
Kobold.
I have them, and I am not sharing because I'm a fucking kleptomaniac.
I only have 1 gold, 2 silver on me at the moment.
What's in the party pool? I can click distribute.
Yeah, we've
gold.
only found Monkey's
so-
only found the 5 kobold gold.
Yeah, I found like the coins, like the gold.
The snare you found would sell for 1.5 gold.
Are we forcing a player pool, or are we role playing like people find gold and they keep it?
Do
or-
we have to threaten Monkey to share the shinies that he found?
Yeah, you might have to. Yes.
Did anybody see him
like
find
No,
the gold?
we
is the
actually saw
question.
that.
Yeah.
You saw me take them. I didn't. I wasn't. But I did take them. Yeah. We can do that next session.
I don't want
Yeah.
I don't care about gold. I'm good.
Okay. Okay, good. So I know you're returning to town. You guys got 250 today, actually, XP. So that puts you at what, 320? 320?
I'm showing 422, but I didn't do anything to my XP. It just seemed to go up on its own.
Oh, mine's at
Every-
702 for some reason right now.
What? You guys have been grinding? What the fuck?
We've been
killing boars on the side.
We've been killing
A
boars
little
in the
bit of
forest.
mining off screen.
Yeah, we've been having email exchanges. You didn't know
It's-
about that?
So-
Sorry,
somebody
didn't invite
killed
you.
Matilda for her experience, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I believe you are at 320 if my notes are...
I have
I
352.
got 352.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, no. You should all be a 340. Replace all of that with 340.
All right, 340.
All right.
Done.
Then
Okay. Good. I think that's it. If there's no questions or more comments on Pathfinder or anything.
nope. I think I'll just
No, that's good.
call it
All right.
here. And
As always, you can
bed.
reach me on the Discord. Good night, Evan, and we will
Thank
we
you.
will see each other next week,
Okay.
same time.
Yes.